Welcome back to the Arsenal dual save, Arsenal squared, Arsenal men's and women's save, whatever you want to call it. Today, we're doing some transfer stuff, and I've got a real sense of clarity of where the save is and what the save's going to be from this point on now. This is the January window of our one season shot at winning the Champions League, either for the men or for the women or for both. I have spent yesterday getting things ready for the new long-term save, starting in the lower leagues of England, by the way, which I am super excited for. And there is some, I mean, Ollie, you can attest to this. I've put in the work to make it a really fun starting point of the save. I've really invested myself already in that save, which is why this is going to be a one season shot so that we can actually get started with that one as well. If you're in the YouTube chat, say hello so I can chat to you as well. And also make sure you like the stream. It looks great, I will say. I might share a little teaser of that today. I'm not sure. I always do this. I'm always like, get all excited and just show everybody everything. That sounds weird out of context, doesn't it? Anyway, let me update you on where we are in the save at the moment with both the men and the women. And then it gives context to what we're going to do in today's stream so that then in the next week or so, we can finish this up and start that new save, basically. So with the men, well, in fact, with both teams, we are actually currently top of our leagues, which is great because I'd like to win the title with both. Arsenal 21 games in, have won 14, drew 2, lost 5, 4 points clear at the top, which is a lovely place to be, especially as we had a pretty inauspicious start, didn't we? How you doing, Rich? Welcome in, buddy. And the women, if we go across to them, are also top of their respected league. They are 11 games in, 25 points, 2 points clear at the top. Now, obviously, that's a smaller league, which is why there's less games in between, but we're also doing pretty well there. Same as in the Champions League. How do I quickly show you the Champions League? Champions League, we are into not the playoff round with the women, but also we've gone straight through to the quarterfinals. We're in the quarterfinals of that already, which shows that we're actually getting towards the end of it, I guess. It'll be Twente or Benfica. So we've avoided the Uniteds, PSGs, Barcelona's, Bayern Munich's, Paris FC, Wolfsburg, Lyon, Chelsea. We've got Twente or Benfica, so we should be all right. Barcelona went to the playoffs. Yes, they actually did. How did they manage that? Because they beat us, right? It's Barcelona PSG in the semis. Now, we beat PSG 7-2, to be fair. But yeah, so hopefully that'd be lovely if Vorskla could knock out Lyon as well. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? That is the women. If we go back to the men, the men's Champions League is almost done. There's 2 games left to play in the league phase, but we are top of the league phase section. And I suppose we're almost guaranteed to go through in the top 8. If we win our next game, we might have secured a top 8. Now, for seeding, we might want to finish towards the top anyway, but we're in a really good spot there. We're basically top of everything we can be top of with both teams at the moment. But like I say, I want this to become a one-season shot. So this team actually needs to win the Champions League, which means that any business, any transfers we do, has to happen in this January window. And we've just spent 120 million on Scott McTominay, who I actually think is worth it. And I say 120 million. I think it was like 30 million up front, if you want to put it into real context. But technically, it can and probably will go to 120 million. But I mean, he's really, really good. He's got the highest average rating in the Champions League. See? He's really good. He also did make his debut and scored. I did play one game because I wanted to see if I could get any transfers going out. We beat Liverpool, which is pretty good. Oh, it was Denzel, was it? Yeah. I don't know if we've got the money, but that would be a way to improve this team, wouldn't it? We'll have a chat about that today, though. We'll make a bit of a plan of who we should buy and go from there. But yeah, Scott comes in. Thoughts on Scott? Is he worth 120 million, chat? What do you reckon? How you doing, Belial? Good morning. Nice to catch you live here for a chance at free biscuits. Well, we will be starting our sponsor section of the stream fairly shortly, and we will be giving away some biscuits, definitely. At about 10:30, the first biscuit drop is going to go down, which is very exciting, isn't it? So yeah, McTominay in. Do we think there is anywhere that really does need improvements in this team? And let me just show you as well, because I think I did do a little bit of transfer business. We have transfer history. We did lose Lennon Miller. He got recalled because I didn't play him. He actually didn't play any. Oh no, I think that's for Udinese. He played a couple of games, but didn't play enough, and they recalled him. So he's gone back. But otherwise, in January, I'll move out the way here. we did also loan out Noni Madueke with the chance for them to buy him for 89 million. They probably won't, but just wages off, I suppose, at this stage. And also, there is in the pipeline some other deals going on, which is Jesus maybe loan to buy for Sporting and Benfica of 56 million optionals, and Leandro Trossard to United for 10 million, or Everton on a loan to buy as well. And maybe I should just get him to go to United for 10 mil, because then we get 10 mil to go and spend, maybe. Have you got any mods installed, like face pack or licenses? Yes, I've got a name fix and face packs and badge packs and stuff on Templar, yeah. They're all the ones that I Googled, and they were the first ones that popped up. So don't ask me specifically which ones, because I won't be able to tell you. And I'm rubbish at that type of stuff. But sorted out SI cutout face pack is the one that I'm using, if you want to know that one. Anyone notice how the number of people dual streaming has gone up tremendously in the last 6 months? Yeah, tiny conspiracy I have. To be fair, I tried it probably a couple of years ago now, and it was affecting, it felt like, at least with like a small sample size, it felt like it was affecting the video uploads. Like YouTube wasn't really separating live streams and bespoke videos, and then they've definitely fixed it more recently. And also, it seems like the reach that you get when live streaming on YouTube is just better as well generally. So I think it's just become a more viable option, which is why. And also, Twitch kind of had to accept that people were going to do it, so they've made it more workable and easier to do as well. So all of those things combined, that it's just more of a viable option to dual stream, to multi-stream. Like, people do it to Kick, people do it to TikTok, people do it all over the place now. But yeah, they definitely changed their algorithm, didn't they? Like, you can see noticeably, you could see that more people click and watch the streams. I've been really thinking about whether we just do YouTube streams, but we'll see basically on that one. Yeah, we'll see. Eventually. For now, though, we won't. It was against TOS, yeah, for Twitch. It's still technically, I think, against TOS to, like, for certain little bits, but it's one of those. Please don't leave us. We'll see. Like, we'll see. I might. That is the one thing that's holding us back, is the fact that you guys watch on Twitch. So we had a chat about it a couple of streams ago, didn't we? McTominay has insane attributes, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Can I show you? He's easily here. No, he is very. I don't know if the Serie A has got like ridiculous researchers that rate it really highly, or if just Serie A is amazing, or if Scott McTominay is actually this good. I mean, he couldn't have been far off this, but yeah, outrageously good. Show easily, he said. I mean, I just meant click him from there. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, was it? It's not that difficult. I know what joke you're making, though. How you doing, Beyond? Welcome in, dude. I heard that having both chats on can cause some issues for Twitch, but I see no one split it. It's one of those things that it might technically be against TOS, but if they start enforcing that, I think it is literally biting off their nose to spite their face type of thing. I'm not even sure that's the right saying, but I think it actually, and people will just stop streaming on Twitch rather than stop streaming on YouTube, I think, at that stage, or at least for some people. So they're probably not going to do it. He was the best player in Serie A, so kind of needed to be good. Yeah, no, I agree. But he is also 29 type of thing. Maybe Serie A has always been a bit overrated by researchers, in your opinion. Yeah, maybe. But then again, like, if you think about who went far in the Champions League, Inter, so like maybe they are just really good, and people maybe as like a English Premier League obsessed person, we just underrate it. It could be the case. Just down in my first, but then again, I think with McTominay, it's just because we've seen him in the Premier League, but there is the United tax there, isn't there? It's got stats similar to Caicedo. I think it might be better than Caicedo, honestly. I wish I could compare well here. Like, you can't really, but is Caicedo shortlisted? I assume not. I'll tell you who is not as good though as he should be is Gravenberch, but anyway, we won't get into that for now. So let's have a chat. I want your input. I want your help with this. Hoping he can show up for the Tartan Army, yeah, every Scot is hoping the same, aren't they? That Scott does it for the Scots. See what I did there? That's a joke. That's a link that no one's ever made before. Help me to decide what we do transfer wise. We've got 63. Did we have 63 million before? Did I get added money because I think I got money from Madueke going. I did move some money from into... No, where's that money come from? That must be Madueke's loan has given me money. Because I don't think I've sold anybody else, right? Unless they gave me money, which I don't think they did. We've got 63 million now. That means we could actually sign somebody. Now, one of the ideas, to play him right back or otherwise, is to go for Dumfries. Saba is great, Andreas, yes. Bruno Durdov. Because they have an option, so it's added it. I think that might be the case, yeah. That's a good 300 mil to spend at least, isn't it? Exactly. Beyond gets it. We could... Now, that is a lot of money, but we could... Because it's a one-season shot, we could maybe do this. By the way, before coming here, I spent a few minutes in ChatGPT trying to find an old FM streamer because I couldn't remember the name. It just kept saying Clayts. I like it. ChatGPT's on my side. It's because I've done a few videos with him. Ridiculous sentence. You do get money even if it's optional, do you? Is that a bit broken? Because you can just end up spending money that you then don't get. And actually, I would wager that Newcastle won't be taking up that option. So I shouldn't have 60 million odd to spend right now, I don't think. I think we should have 30 though, so it doesn't give us all the money. I wonder if, you know, in the deal it says optional fee of 39.5 and then an extra 39.5 if he makes appearances. Do you get like the appearance clause money now because it isn't factoring it in as a future transfer fee? If you see what I mean, like that becomes guaranteed, but technically it's guaranteed, but only if they actually then buy it, type of thing. Bully beef. Now that is a throwback. Yeah, I haven't thought about him for a while. He was a Leeds fan, wasn't he? I remember him. Yeah, I remember Bully beef. It kept suggesting you because you had a lead save recently. Thank you, ChatGPT, for the promo. Timber left back, centre back. Denzel right back, right wing. Saka back to centre mid, but this time from right wing. What do you think, chat? Is it a yes? How doing, Captain Curly? Is it a yes for Dumfries? 100% broken when they come back most often. Yeah, exactly. I think you should get another striker, maybe Matete. Now, I did think about striker, or do we... Are we reminiscing about old streamers again? Yeah, I think so, Breezy. Bully Beef used to do medical experiments as a second revenue stream. Gary was good value. Gambling sentences baffle me. It's always like there's a real specific theme to them. It's always, I'm going to lie about something here and I'm going to make it. It's like shit posting but lying. I love it. Dumfries looks amazing this year. He does. Should we see if we can even do a deal here? Because they want 150 million for him. And if we buy him, we could either use him up front or we could use him right back. And we could try both. We could do like 30 and it would actually give us money to bring somebody else in as well. To go and win this Champions League. 30 there. 20, 20, 20. What does that give us? 90. We're going to need to do more. I'm going to need more. 30, 30, 30 does 120, but it's 123 to 152. Oh, that was true. And his name was Gary. I didn't actually know that. What do you mean medical experiments? Oh, he used to... Right, I thought he used to stream them. So that was completely true. I love it. Ridiculous. Fair enough. Hey, dude, how's it going? The player I told you about, Matvey Kislak, I bought him for 11.5 million and sold him a year later for 74 mil. Bought Buadi for 71 mil with the money. Now, Buadi is outrageously good. I'll tell you who scored loads of goals in my Porto save, which I actually do show in the video that's going to come out later today. Manzambi, outrageous in the midfield. Really good. Did they upgrade Ola Aina? I don't know, actually. Yeah, Dumfries does cover you every position, doesn't he? Is there a Brexit database? I don't know, Diggerang. Not sure. Shall I try 50% of next sale? And if we get this so that it goes into the range that they're looking for, like 30, 35 now? Maybe that? Interior of English football is such a challenge. Is it actually a challenge? That's good. I'm a bit worried because we're going to do a lower league save. And usually the first couple of seasons are quite easy. Which in some ways is good fun because it kind of eases you into a save. But it would be nice if there was an element of a challenge in there, wouldn't it? What about that? Do you reckon they accept? Unacceptable. I offered 131 million and they were like, not even close. Okay. Do you want Christian Norgard as well? That helps, right? Right, let's try 40. We might not be able to do this then. I mean, we might be able to. Do you reckon they accept that? 145 plus Christian Norgard? He'd love to go to Inter. Sorry, Christian Nagel. You're right, yes. I'm doing a Chippenham to Prem save. Oh, Scum, you got Tom Owen Evans then. I hope you haven't sold him. Because he's my guy. Finding it fairly easy, honestly. So many free players that you can flip for a few mil. That's usually the way, isn't it? That in those lower league saves, basically transfers make it easy for you if you just recruit sensibly. Not even well, I was going to say well then, but you sort of can look at the players you've got, sign better players on frees usually anyway. We might need Samu. Samu might not be a bad shout for striker, and it might make us better. You might be right. Not sure if we can get him due to the release clause. Oh, is it like 87 mil release, isn't it? Yeah. Anardi is right, by the way. Like the save, like the stream. On YouTube, thank you. I'm doing a Torquay save at the moment. First time I've ever done a non-league save, and I'm really enjoying it. It is really good. Swap Gyok. We could do Gyökeres out and Samu in. Yeah, that could kind of work. Because is Gyökeres rubbish, or am I just using him in a way that makes him seem rubbish? Because then could we get Osman? Osman wasn't interested, I don't think, before. I'll check. Samu's a monster, he is. I started that, like I said, I did that Porto save, and Arsenal actually bought him for 87 million in that, but he was, yeah, really good. I think I spoke to the agent here, and they said, how do I see what the agent said? Is it on my, because I haven't got a scout report. How do I see what money, how do I see where my conversation is? I guess if I make offer, it says it here. Does it? They just said they're not prepared to sell him. I don't know if he's interested. And he does have an agent, I assume, but I can't speak to them. Managing Bristol Manor Farm, tier 8. Nice. How is Gyok in this? I not loved him, to be honest. He's been a bit rubbish. Shortlist? If I shortlist him, will that show me? I mean, does that really help? I can shortlist him, but yeah. I guess if I scout him, he's on 425k a week is the thing, though. Like, I want to see, because I've obviously already spoken to the agent. But where do I see that? Is it here, transfer status? Agent. I can see he does have an agent, Piccolo. Scout report, but like, look. There's nothing on here. I'll show you. It'll show you on your shortlist. I got you. That makes sense. Okay. Now that he's on my shortlist then. That is Wonder Kids. Let's go to default. Is it just this then? I guess it's just that, right? So he's interested. He's on doubtful interest, but for 109 million. How good is he? Does he fire us to a Champions League win? Because also he's going to want ridiculous wages as well, isn't he? I'm going to try and make a bid here just in case, and I might not go through this. We're going to go with this. Crazy that Turkey are paying that kind of money. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Can you compare him to Samu? Yeah, let's do that in a sec. Let's make a bid. Because, yeah, with Samu, we might need to raise the 87 million, whereas here we might be able to structure it so that we can actually afford it. Basically do that, look. And actually, if we put this in, that gives us more of a chance. I might just see what this comes back to, because we could afford that and also maybe Dumfries, to be honest, who's another massive striker. If I go to Samu now, will it give me a chance to compare? So, better finishing on Samu. Shortlisted Victor Osimhen. Now here, I'd like it if you could highlight the position attributes, please. That'd be nice. What's your take on the game? I see so much negativity on the game. I absolutely love it. As a parent, I don't get to play as much, but what I've seen and from what I've played, it's brilliant. I am having fun. I am able, and actually, I'm really quite invested in the little saves and things that I've done so far, and I'm enjoying them. To be honest, that is the most important thing to me. Does that mean that it's a really good game? Does that mean that I think the game is perfect? No. You can have fun, but the game isn't good. I'd argue that it doesn't mean that the game is completely rubbish, though. Do you see what I'm trying to say there? I think the game has to be an element of good for you to be able to have fun in it. And I feel like a lot of people are maybe over egging that pudding a little bit in saying that. There are loads of things that I may be giving a bit of a pass on because I'm hoping that they fix it. It's not a disaster, but it's not good. It's meh. Actually, I'm not far away from that. I think that's a more fair way of saying it. It's certainly not the disaster that people say it is. I'm seeing it, and maybe this is why I feel like this. I think I'm seeing it as like a baseline of what the game can become, and in terms of a baseline with a massive, massive load of potential, it makes me actually feel pretty good about things, because as long as in the baseline, the tier 1, what's that, like the ground floor of the game, as long as that ground floor of the game I can have fun in, I can also then I can feel like the potential is worth sticking with. Do you see what I mean? That's how I feel. Some of the imperfect games you can have some of the most fun on, because the silly stuff that happens. Like, also, you really have to clarify everything I say here. My favourite ever game is DayZ. So if you think a few bugs and a few glitches are going to put me off, it's not going to happen, is it? And I'm having loads of fun with it, and I'm hoping that it just keeps getting better and better. Is that I feel like that's a rational way of seeing the game at the moment. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. Said that on Twitter and got called a liar. You will do, yeah, because people are weirdos. But yes, because I have no problem with the people who don't like the game. If you really don't like the game, fine. Doesn't mean that you have to make other people not like the game. Just the most normal FM26 Twitter community response. It is, isn't it? Yeah. FM26 is at 96 CA and has around 200 PA. Yeah. I think it's decent as FM 2.0. It's not the complete FM that FM24 was, but I'm really enjoying it. It's also probably through the lens of me also getting really quite bored of FM24, having played so much of that game, that even things that are like not perfect yet are also a little bit refreshing. So I'm struggling to see FM24 as like this perfect game, even though it was like the most perfected version of FM ever, wasn't it? It's just one of those. I think most of it is overblown. Did we actually even compare there? Most of it is overblown, and I clicked the wrong button. And as long as I can have fun with it, I'm really happy, because it means I can make videos that I actually enjoy making. Because then there is a problem. If my job is to make games and like make videos on this game and I actually don't enjoy it, it's pretty obvious, and then it is a problem, because then it is actually lying to the audience, isn't it? It's just not happening. You did it slightly in favour of Osman. Slightly quicker. Better mentals. Better heading first touch. It's very close. Set pieces we don't really care about. I think it's very slightly in favour of Victor Osman as well, and I think we might be able to get Osman rather than Samu. I might buy Victor Osman here if he's interested. It has been interested. He's not interested. He's only just joined his new club. Okay, back to Samu in a minute then. Let's see what happens with Dumfries and go from there. Man, what's the scary title? Are you bankrupting Arsenal? No, Rohit, it's okay. We're not going to... Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing this. We're not going to bankrupt them. Well, we might, but also we're only going to do one season save. We're going to go and try and win the Champions League. Samu is younger. You are right, yes. It's fine, but ultimately I do feel like most of the annoying part of the game releases now is that they are not finished. We have to wait for updates to come, even though we've paid full price already. Yeah. I guess, though, if that is actually a problem, you should have refunded it. And you could have refunded it, right? Like, that's the thing I don't quite get. Is like, we've paid for this. Well, you did choose to pay for it, right? If you refund, like, you could have refunded it and waited, type of thing. Yeah. But I guess it's true. It's not wrong, but yeah. Lataro in big games, no thanks. Yeah, I couldn't refund because I bought the CD key. Otherwise, I would have. Sort of user error there, isn't it? Though, as well. I don't think it was ever they've got a demo. I think it was ever a bit of like, I don't know if, maybe like it wasn't made quite clear or something, but I just think it's one of those that like new game might not any new game you play, you should be playing it for the first time thinking I'm not sure about this type of thing. Price is ridiculous regardless. It's really not, Drabble. It really isn't. If you think about what other games are, I just disagree with that, to be honest. Consider all the things that you consider. It's just a game. Any game you buy. The most broken games in the world they're like 80, 90 quid these days. Like, it's just one of those. Not bankrupting, but here's Bunny for $1 million. Yeah, we're signing Bunny Shaw for the women's team. Now, this could be fun. I think this makes us better, hopefully to win us the Champions League. Welcome to Bunny Shaw, who was going on a free transfer at the end of the season, which is why we've jumped in. Absolute shill, yeah, for saying that the price is about right. FIFA is 70 quid, yeah. It's a bad game, be honest. I mean, I feel like I just did 10 minutes on what I thought of the game, Lee. And actually, what I think of the game is sort of what I think, right? So thanks for listening to me give 10 minutes on what I actually think, quite honestly, and deciding that no, you're lying, and what you should think what I think, because that's what you've just done there. Wait 2 years between releases to have a worse version than when you started is not cool. Yeah, didn't say that it was, to be honest. I also don't think that's I think that's quite a really like just basic way of looking at everything, to be honest. But your opinion is different from Lee, so therefore liar. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can't be. Lee said you're not allowed to be. You're not enjoying it. Don't lie, Stefan. Do you see how ridiculous that is? GTA 6 will probably be £100 when it drops, puts into perspective but a bit. I mean, yeah, but it will be really good is the thing. But also it's taken 10 years or whatever. Am I playing a different game to everyone else? I'm really enjoying it. You must be, Jack, because you can't be enjoying it, which is too much. Yeah. True. It's actually cool. Once you learn the UI, I'm loving 50 hours played so far. I just think you cannot like the game. I'm absolutely fine with that. Stop calling people liars when they say they like the game. It doesn't mean they're lying. It just means that they like the game and they have a different opinion to you, you raging weirdos. Lee. So much complaining about the game, and I'm in here to see McSauce tear it up. Yeah. Right. I did like a broad speech there to everyone and then put Lee on the end of it. It isn't $100 though, is it? This game isn't, no. We're talking about GTA. What I don't get is why everyone is praising the match engine. My wingbacks... I think what people are... When they're praising the match engine, Kogi, is they're praising the graphics engine rather than the match engine. I think the match engine still has issues in that, like, some of the decisions of the players and stuff seems a bit rubbish. And, like, there's a lot of cutbacks and things like that. I think there are still things that can be improved with the match engine. The graphics engine, I think, is what people are saying. They're like, it looks visually really good, doesn't it? How you doing, Jay? With McTominay, could you San Marino? Yeah. We probably could, couldn't we? Because I don't really like him either. He's 29. Shall I see if there's any interest? There probably isn't, but that's not a bad shout. I'm going to offer him out and see. Because, yeah, we've got a new midfielder to do that, haven't we? Although, were we a bit short before? Maybe. Maybe. McTominay's a lot better, though, yeah. The tack wasn't intentional. It came across vitriolic. That being said, I think it's poor form on the SI side. Well, Lee, do you know what? That's a much more reasoned way of saying it, of talking. So, do you know what? I'm back on side. You're back. Sorry for calling you a raging weirdo specifically. Again, if that's your opinion, absolutely fine. I get it. I do genuinely get it. There are things that you can be really disappointed with in the game. The delay, I think we all sort of put up with the delay thinking we'd come in and have a game that was really good, and then not having one is really disappointing. That doesn't mean, though, that you can't enjoy this game, and that doesn't mean the game is as bad as people then say it is. And even if you do think that, it doesn't mean that other people think that. That is literally, I think, my only problem with it, is the people who get to the point of, yeah, coming across vitriolic because people don't agree with their opinions. I think that's just it, to be honest. Like, fine, don't like the game. Doesn't mean other people can't. Have you tried any experiment content with the editor yet? Not really, Jane, no. Arteta really made Mourinho a straight line in familiar positions. Yeah, he did. Look at that. He kind of could do that, I think. Yeah, somebody said. I think he was doing that anyway. Right, chat. We've got a game here with Ipswich in the FA Cup. I might actually go straight through this to go back to transfers. But let's do a rotated team. But also, should we give Scott a little game anyway? Because we want to see what he can do. Something like this, maybe. Kepa, White, Mosquera, Gabriel. It's quite a strong team for rotated, but I don't mind it. Timber in midfield. Who else do I want to play? Maybe we'll do Hincapié. Like that. I could play... Let's do that. Yeah, exactly. Literally what I just did there, Ollie. We need save team selections back. We really do. Yeah, I agree. We need that. I haven't bought the game yet. With all the negative reviews, I'm waiting for the price to drop. Maybe during Christmas. Even with the bugs, new UI and others, I still enjoy watching creators play it. You can have loads of fun with this game, for sure. For sure. And yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Waiting for the price to come down a little bit. I think that's probably a fair way to do it. Do I think that the price is too expensive for the state of the game? Maybe. But I think then when you put it into compare it to other games on the market, I don't think the price is too much. But maybe it is if you think that the game doesn't work. Maybe that was the argument from before. Can't wait to buy it. Actually, I don't think it's worth the price it is now. Fair enough. Fair enough. The only struggle with is player dynamics. It's like they all want to get injured. I had a really annoying one in my Porto save with loaned out a player who was 18 and my entire squad kicked off because they were like, "You've sold him." I was like, "I haven't sold him. I've loaned him for 6 months." Do you play any other games? Yeah, I play loads DayZ basically. That is my game. All right, we can't actually register Bunny Shaw at the moment. Who can we unregister here? How long's Caldente injured for? 4 to 7 weeks. That's a bit of a yikes, isn't it? Caitlin Ford's leaving, but that's in the summer. I've never played Night Swinger. So she comes out and Bunny Shaw comes in, I think. Let's do that. All right, should we wait for the Dumfries bid to be considered, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we've just beaten Ipswich. McTominay scored again. He scored 2 in 2, everyone. He's a goal-scoring machine, is Big Scott. Up the McSauce. Yeah, just call a Night Swinger. That's a ridiculous name, isn't it? Every time you ignore them, they all call you into a meeting. They do, yeah. Yeah, we got Lucy Bronze as well. Weird. Do you ever find a player you've never heard of in the game? Love them, so go follow their real career. All the time, yeah. McGotenay, great. Never played Niswanger. You and Rene have something in common. I don't even know who she is, if I'm going to be honest with you. Decent. I've never actually played DayZ. Might give it a bash. So good. So good. Very broken still, but so good. Hey gang, in for a bit as usual before bed. I'm 110 hours in on FM26. Some parts of the UI bother me, but overall I'm having a great time with it. Same. There you go. Third choice left back. Is that who she is? Okay, I don't want her. She's not even registered. Let's sell her. We should sell her, shouldn't we? But before that, chat, I need to update you and tell you that today's stream is sponsored by Pickup. Woohoo! I'm just going to update you. I'm going to update the title and things to show that the stream is sponsored, and we're going to do a giveaway. If you want some biscuits, this is the place to be. Right, I'm just going to add, I need to add exclamation mark add into the title. And we're going to go across to here. Now, if you want to win some Pickup biscuits from me, you need to come to Twitch, because that's where we're giving them away. And you also need to be in the UK, I am afraid to say. That is now, look, that's there. That means we're now sponsored officially. Today, Bolson, who make these Pickup bars, are sponsoring the stream. They're sponsoring today's stream. They sponsored Sunday's stream. They're sponsoring Sunday's stream as well. And it means that I get to give away some biscuits to you guys. What you need to do to win some biscuits is you need to write the word Pickup into the chat. Don't do it yet. Do it when I've set the giveaway to be live, which is now. If you write the word Pickup into the chat, it will help to fulfill this bar. Well, get this bar that's in the bottom right hand corner for you. And once that is eaten all the way because you've written the word Pickup enough, you will be able to. I'll be drawing two names. Two people will win 2 boxes of Pickup bars, which are gloriously lovely. They're like the Choco Leibniz biscuits, but there's 2 of them with biscuit inside, which makes them perfect for when you're gaming. And also really good for like lunch boxes and things. They are genuinely nice. They come in 4 flavors to give you the spiel. They come in original, which I've got here. They come in dark, which I've got here. They also come in salted caramel and choco and milk. I'm not sure what choco and milk, how that's different to the originals, but they'd have to send me some to try some. Are they lactose free? How do I check that? What am I looking for? Milk. Nah, they've got whole milk powder in, so I imagine they're not lactose safe. That's not the word for it, but you know what I mean. There ain't a bite in it. There is a little bite in it now, right? You got to keep going. Everyone's spelling it different. Chat, that is a good point. Write it like I've just written it. I mean, it probably is fine either way, but just do it one word, Pickup. It doesn't matter about capitalization, but if you've done it with a space in, do it again without. I should have clarified. You're right. Do it. Yeah, that's it. Right. Then it should. There you go. Look, more people are writing it like that, so a bite just got taken out of it. Good. Sorry. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, and you want to come across and take part in this, come across to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Clayts. Go on Twitch and search for Clayts. You'll find me, and we're doing this. It is UK only, I'm afraid. You can still write. You can still enter, I suppose. But yeah, it is UK only. What you will do is if you win when I draw out the name that wins, I will send you a DM, and then on there you claim the 2 biscuits. You put your address in and stuff like that, and then they will send them out to you. I think completely free, which is pretty good. YouTube chat, you need to be in Twitch. You do, sorry, yeah. If you're on YouTube, you do need to write it in the Twitch chat to be able to win, I believe. Anything else? Any questions about pickup? Are they nice? They are really nice, yeah. It's not working on you. No, it's a Twitch. This is a Twitch sponsorship, but YouTube, you get to see it. It gives you a head up to come and get involved, I suppose, doesn't it? Ollie, we're giving away some biscuits, is what we're doing right now. When this biscuit down here gets eaten, I'm going to draw 2 names. Do they bag goals? I hope so, yeah. Hope things pick up from now. I like biscuits, right? Delicious. They are delicious. Yeah, they're by Bulson, who are the company that make the Choco Leibniz. Devour the biscuit. Yeah, exactly right. We are nearly there. And I'm going to draw 2 names. When I draw your name, if you win, could you please, can you reply to me and let me know if you are actually UK based? Because if you're not, I'm going to need to do a re-roll type of thing. I mean, you could win it, but you just won't be able to get the biscuits, I suppose. And also, to find your name when you win, if you actually type to me in the chat, I can actually click on your name and send you the whisper to be able to actually give you the link. Let me open the stream as well on my desktop so that I can send that across too. Time to change my name to UK Marcus. I see what we've done there, Aussie. Good. Girl is due Monday. Very cool. How's baby Jack, mate? My little girl's due on Monday. Good luck with it, Jack. I'm sure you'll be great. I'm sure you'll be great. Did you have double my voice there? You may have done. Apologies if you did. Good luck with everything. Jack is loving life. He is starting to be able to, he loves standing up. I don't think he's going to crawl. I think he's going to walk, basically. It's very cool. All right, we are almost there. Very close. The last little bite. Keep writing pickup. Even if you've done it before, write it again, and then it will get rid of this little bit, and I can draw the names. We must be nearly there, surely. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I think this biscuit takes the longest to eat, and then the other 2 take a bit shorter. There we go. You've done it. Congratulations to D. Wilkie. Wilkie, please message me in the chat and let me know that you are actually a UK viewer, and I will message you with the link to be able to have some lovely, lovely biscuits. GG's. There is another one coming. Don't be too disappointed yet. There is another giveaway to be done. And also, we're going to do 2 more of these later. So there are 6 people who can win some biscuits today. Scottish baby. All right, we'll re-roll then. I'm joking. Right, let me click on your name and I will send you a link, Wilkie, and it'll be in your Twitch whispers. It is safe. You can click it. I can't actually. I need you to. You've put block whispers from strangers in your privacy settings. I need you to turn that off, or message me on Discord, I guess, is the other thing. Guess who broke something at work last night? Oh dear. Oh dear. If you could turn off that setting, I can actually message you. Stranger danger. That's fair. That is fair. It's good to be like that, I will say. I joined the stream and saw someone winning biscuits. Absolute cinema. I did the meme. Look, I did the meme. Yeah, Wilkie, if you could do that. In the meantime, it wouldn't let Clayts whisper me. I wouldn't let Clayts whisper me. I see what you've said there. Brilliant. If you could sort that, Wilkie, and then I will get to it. In the meantime, the second winner of our giveaway is... Right. It's Aussie Marcus. I'm going to re-roll it because I know for a fact that you are not UK based, but you actually, that must be annoying, Marcus. That must be annoying. UK Marcus as well. I'm going to re-roll it. The actual winner, it's D. Wilkie again. Are you serious? Nightbot, have you lost your mind? What do you mean he's won twice? I mean, no, I'm going to re-roll that. He's not having 4 boxes of biscuits. I'm saying it. We're going there. That is rigged. It is. MJ Roper. MJ Roper, the man himself, the legend that is. MJ Roper, give me a little message. I know that you are UK based, aren't you? You can win. I'm on a delay. I'm sorry, Marcus. If you and the Spiff and Brit do a collab, can we have tea and biscuits? Absolutely, yes. What are the chances? That is outrageous. You have 10 mouths to feed. Come on, bro. Well, you haven't even turned off block whispers yet, so I can't, I'm afraid. Listen. I can't even give you 2 boxes, let alone more. Got it. Okay. I have messaged it to you, but you might not be able to find it until you turn that off. You turned it off. Okay, perfect. I think you should be able to see it now. Let me know if you receive it. And then finally, MJ, are you here? You are. I'm definitely UK based. I am messaging you as well with the link. You should be able to, with that link that I've sent you, claim your free biscuits and we'll go from there. Got the link. Lovely. Good stuff. Right, chap. I'm giving away 4 more. Well, there'll be 4 more winners in today's stream. So if you want to win some, we'll be back to do some more pickup giveaways very soon. Don't panic. And I'm sure you are panicking, but you don't need to. Right. Let's continue. Let's finish my mummy coffee. That's a weird sentence, but it's because it says mummy on it's not my mug, obviously. Let's continue. Pick up. Yeah, see what we've done there. Right, we have just beaten Ipswich in game. Let's continue and see if we can get Denzel Dumfries. Do we need to sign anyone else for the women's team? I'm probably leaning towards no, and I'm not sure we've got any money because we've got Russo and now I've signed another striker, and I'm not even sure we needed Bunny Shaw, but she's really good, so we bought her. Cheers for the giveaway, mummy. You're welcome. I hated it. Right, let's continue. There's Bunny Shaw. When's our next game with the women's team? I feel like it's been absolutely ages. It's been since the 17th of December. We play in 3 days. United at home. That's a really big game. We will play that game. I did too. Mummy always makes me think of the dog on Peep Show. That's true. What a shout. What a shout that is. All right, Inter have accepted the £110 million bid plus Christian Norgard. I mean, they actually want Christian. He's not going to want to go there, and it's going to ruin this, isn't it? No, I think he should want to go. That's amazing. Christian Norgard's going to Inter. Let's see if we can get the contract done. This is a silly 235k a week. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Nothing to worry about. We're going to spend over about 145 million on Denzel Dumfries. Because why not? Makes you shudder when he's eating the dog. Yeah. We actually should get loads of money extra here as well, because Jesus is going to go to Benfica and it has an optional fee. And let's see. Let's actually check it. In our budget, we've got 63 million pounds. When I confirm this, do we get extra money even though it's an optional fee? I think we probably do. That's totally fine for the Premier League. It actually is, isn't it? He'd have to do a journeyman out of England where he takes over the world for the English tea trade. I like it. Strike Force of Bunny Shaw and Alessia Russo is a little silly. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's see. We had 60... I can't even remember what we had. 60-something million. 65 million. And let's see if that goes up. We need to unveil Bunny Shaw. I'll send Aaron Dantino to go and do that. I swear I just put... Okay. Let's just agree with everything here. I swear I just sent my assistant to that. But anyway, 63. We had 63 mil. Let's see what it's gone up to. You won't get any. I mean, I feel like we did earlier, though, LM. Right, let's go to the men's side. That's been completed there, look. We got 89 million. We got 20. We got like half of it. So you do get extra money if you do an optional loan. You get more money coming into your transfer budget, even if it's optional, of the player going out. What's our percentage of revenue? Because maybe that's why we don't get all of it. Yeah. Percentage of revenue is... Now, how do you find that? 100% of revenue we get. Was it installments? I don't know. And it's really difficult to check now, isn't it? It might have been like 25 and then 25, as I said earlier. We need to check it again. Yeah. Katie McKay, violence in action. She's injuring her own players. Did she injure one of our own players? What do you mean Kim Little was injured by Katie McCabe in training? A bruised head? I think installments come through, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's what we said earlier. I think it's I think that's what's happening here, which works for us, but feels a little bit broken generally, right? A late tackle. It's Turkey. It's a Turkey. Yeah, that scene is outrageous, isn't it? I think you get like 40% of it. That would make sense because the maths would check out on that, Ben. Yeah, but still seems a bit. I guess it kind of makes sense. Like the board are like, we're going to give you some of it, but don't go silly because we might not get that money. I guess Maybe it is deliberate. Either way, Jesus is gone. It gives us the money to sign Dumfries and potentially a striker as well, if we don't want to use Dumfries as our striker. This YouTube stream delay is wild. Is it just me? Is it really bad? Let me check if there's a setting that makes it worse. I don't think so, though. I've got it on, like, low latency, but maybe it's changed. Let me check for you. How do I check that? Customization. It's not on slow mode. I don't know where to check. It doesn't seem to be there. Oh, here we go. No. Doesn't say that it's... I've not got it on like a specifically long... I think to have it in 2K, you have to have a little bit of a delay, but it shouldn't be loads. Maybe just... I haven't noticed before because I haven't had loads of people coming across to them. 2 times the YouTube stream and it should catch up. Is that what you do, is it? Interesting. That's a hell of a tackle if it's injured a head. Karate kick. Yeah, late tackle to the head. What's going on? What's going on? I don't think I can fix it. At least not when I'm live now. Or like change anything to make it better. I don't think. I can end stream. Nah. But yeah, I guess, yeah. Type in chat and say when you do. Well, I don't need to check it. I believe people when they say it's delayed. It's more so, can I fix it was the problem. Could have bumped her head on the floor. She could have done, actually. A late tackle, then bumping her head, maybe. It's like 5 seconds. Okay. Right, we're also going to sell... You can have Zinchenko. Have we still got Zinchenko? Is he just in my reserves? I didn't even realise we still had him. Is he at Forest? He is. But Newcastle want to buy him. Yes? Can I offer him to them? If they buy him now, will they get him now? Because that'd be lovely. I can sense your desperation. Okay, good. Brilliant. Let's offer him and just see what happens. Can you offer out without recalling? Yeah. I also can't recall him. And I did just offer him, didn't I? So that's interesting. Not terrible. He looks all right, doesn't he? But I don't want him because he's Leandro... well, I don't want Leandro Trossard, who's going to Manchester United for £10 million, which I will be using... to spend on a striker, probably. Did I? No, Osman didn't want to join, did he? Unless his contract's about to expire. Maybe. Maybe. No offers for Zinchenko. Is his contract expiring? Yeah, it is, to be fair. It is. Yeah, maybe that's why. Manzambi, Danwar, Buadi, Javiro Reed, I was thinking for right back. But actually, if we're going to get Dumfries, we really don't need to do that, do we? Osman said no, he did, yeah. I'm wondering... It's saying that because he's technically just signed for Galatasaray, but he signed in the summer. Is there like a date where it ticks over that then he starts wanting to talk to you again? Like, I thought it might be January, but maybe towards the end of the window, he might maybe want to be interested. I feel like we should at least check. Which setting do you use for creating a new save? The normal one. Which is that, what's it called? Original, is it called? What other strikers are interested in? I thought it was exactly 6 months. So, we should check when he actually moved, because it might be. We've got an offer to loan from United to loan Beth Mead. I assume she won't be able to play against us. Now, Beth Mead has played for us 5 times, all off the bench. Don't send her to United. So, should I say no to this and maybe... Is there a... There's no fee in it, is there? Fee is 215k, which is actually decent, but maybe try and send her somewhere else. Let's say no to that, just because I don't want to make them better, do I? Can't deal with the rivalry, yeah. Right. There's a question there. What other strikers are interested? Let's have a look when we get back to the team. There's not loads, I don't think. Would you have sold Ibrahim Konate in the summer with 1 year left on his deal? Probably not, no. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. But Ibrahim Konate, based on his form last year, no, I'd like to keep hold of him. Even in some games this year, he's been brilliant, but then he's also been really dodgy in others. So it's like, probably not, no. Okay. Let's have a look. Recruitment, player database. I think we were looking at strikers. These are the strikers that are interested at the moment. Sorted by priority. The top ones are quite expensive. Sami Bouhadane is probably not going to make a difference now, is he? Why is Bradley Barcola so cheap, by the way? Can you send Russo to the men's team now you have Bunny? I mean, that would be good. That would be good. But Ousmane Dembele's 150 million. Salah not for sale. Alvarez 200 million. Barcola, Doku. These aren't really strikers. I mean, they are. Can I put natural at striker? Does that weed out a few of them, maybe? Krupi's an idea. Does he actually want to move? Is he good? I wonder if Krupi's going to be good on this year's game. Alvarez would cost a bomb, but he might be the dream, yeah. PSG stopped playing Barcola in game because of Kvaratskhelia. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Still feel like they would ask for more than 30 million for him, though. That feels cheap for Barcola, no? Let me just move to this side so you can see more on this screen here. Ekatike Guirassy. Guirassy is very cheap, but I don't think I want to buy him. I don't think he's that much better than... We've got Gyökeres, who in the game is actually going to be quite good. I doubt Krupi would agree. He moved to Bournemouth this year only. He did, but he is technically on the doubtful interested list. That is a point, actually. Whilst I remember, just make sure that I've got Christian Norgard set to, like, leave, basically. Set transfer status. He is listed, so he should want to go. How do I do his happiness these days? How do I set him as, like... I don't even know how you do that now. Squad. He used to be on... how do I set him so that he's... it's here, isn't it? No. He's asked to leave, so he should want to go. He has, yeah. How do I change a player's agreed squad status these days? I don't know. He's asked... could we actually play Semenyo as a striker and then sign Barcola? Maybe. Is it on squad? What do you mean on squad? Should be squad. Squad agreed playing time. Oh, on here. Is there a thing on here, is there? Well, I'm missing loads. Why is that done that? On him. Oh. Maybe. That's not a bad shout, is it? But I don't know if is Semenyo actually going to be good enough as the striker to go and do that. What was I doing? Go here. Go to overview. What do you mean squad on here? Oh, here. Agreed playing time. There you go. My bad. There's... Yeah, I don't know if there is loads of options. He's on surplus. Really? Let's do... All right, should have gone back to our team from before. We're playing Liverpool in the EFL Cup. What round is this? It is the semi-final. We've got Liverpool. There's a chance for a thing here. That's... Should we play this? Or do we go through to transfers today? What's our vibe, chat? Is it play these games? Because we do have a game coming up that we definitely want to play with the women's team against United. So it would be an easy final if we can get there. If we can get past Liverpool, it'd be nice. Is this the away leg or the home leg? It feels like we should be seeing that on here, shouldn't it? 2 legs to sim this one. This is our away leg, so we'll play the second. Let's do that, yeah. And see if we can reach the final that way. We'll go with no Semenyo because he's cup tied. Leal's still injured. Zubamendi is back, so can go on our bench. We'll do that for Marino. And then I've got a space on our bench there, so Norgard, you can go on the bench, even though it will be your last. Do you know what? Let's put Marino instead. Is there any interest in Marino yet, actually? Doesn't look like it. I can sense your desperation. Thank you. I am indeed very desperate. Is Poacher any good as a lone striker? Been using channel forward in my own 4-3-3. I've heard people say yes, Wilkie. Yeah. Better than... but that's why we've changed to him. We had him as a channel forward and he was a bit rubbish. And I changed and he seemed to be better, but we'll see. It's been a small sample size. I know it's throwing so much money, but I do think Alvarez will be game-changing. I mean, could we sell Gyökeres? We could sell Ben White because we're getting a new right-back anyway. Ben White has interest and is decent value. And we could throw money at Julian Alvarez. What do you mean? There's teams interested. I mean, I don't really like Ben White. So I'm going to offer him out and see what happens. Julian plus White and the money. Ooh. Channel 4 seems awful in 4-3-3, but great in a 4-2-3-1. That makes sense. Timber is better anyway. Yeah, we'll start Timber. Is there anyone else? Like, Nwaneri for loan, I think we'll keep him because he's a good option. Calafiori. Like, Martinelli's been good for us but doesn't have interest. But we do have Leao and Semenyo. Anyone else worth a sale? Who's missing from left back here? Calafiori, isn't it? All right, we're going to go with this team anyway. And then back to transfers afterwards. The women do have a game. The women are playing Manchester United. We're going to play this game. How many yellows, by the way? Yeah, quite a lot. Let's play this game here. We have to make a change there. Can Russo play wide or can Bunny Shaw play wide? Not that I think it's a great idea to do either. Or do I just go... I suppose what we could do is play 2 strikers. And do Olivia Smith play or Diani play on that side. What just happened there? Why did it go to Cooney Cross? Where's... Do Diani there and then play Russo off. Russo can't play there. I don't get it. Yeah, in the game she can't play there. Play Russo and Bunny Shaw up front. Especially with the injuries that we've got. Let's do that. Because can we do something maybe like in possession, out of possession? Like out of possession. Let me just put the players in. Bunny Shaw in as the striker with Caldente's injury. Because then when Caldente comes back, we just play her on the left and have that rotation there maybe. Also, Steph Catley can't play. But we can go Katie McCabe at left back, probably. Right? Because we could do this in possession and then Russo drops in as the 10 out of possession. Like, I know she can't play there, but surely she can. And do that maybe. Deep lying forward, though. What should we use Russo as? One as a poacher, one as a channel. I don't think channel... I just don't like channel. Maybe just centre forward like that. And then a poacher. Start Bronze. Oh, yeah, we do have Lucy Bronze to bring in as well, don't we? Where is she? She's there. Let's bring Bronze in for Emily Fox. Emily Fox is really good, though. And then put Fox on the bench. There. It's good in a 2. Target forward is lovely in the women's game. Which one should we use as the target forward? Bunny Shaw. Bronze at centre-back is not a bad shout. We could do Bronze... there. She can't play it at all. I'm sure she can play it better than that. Bunny Shaw is massive. Let's do that then. Because, I mean, annoyingly, she can't play it. I love target forward on this game. Yeah, target forward I used target forward on Rafa Leao at AC Milan with ridiculously good results. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all, but it was really good. Him and Kamada up front together has been really good. Yeah, so Runic, you say as well that target forward has been really good for you. I've found the same. Maybe we should do... Can Emily Fox play centre-back? I feel like I was training her there, but she can't yet. Like, she's so good. It seems like a shame not to play her and Bronze. But Bronze can't... Is Emily Fox better than Lucy Bronze? I think she might be. So Bronze is better than everything except for physicals. Like, look at the mentals, look at the technicals on Bronze, though, compared to the physicals of Fox. But physicals kind of are the king, aren't they? In FM20, well, in any Football Manager game. I kind of want to play Bronze because we've signed her. Do we just commit and play Bronze at centre-back? I feel like physicals matter just a lot more. Yeah, maybe. Can you do online or is it still bugged? From what I've heard, it's still pretty broken. They also cost more ability points. They do, yeah. So, shall we just use Lucy on the bench and start Fox? Do you know what? No. For this, because it's a big game, I'm going to go Lucy Bronze. And we're going to go like that. We really didn't need Bronze, did we? We really didn't need her, but I'm going to do that. And then we've got great physicals to come off the bench, maybe. Chloe Kelly wanted by Man City on loan. Cooney Cross wanted by Bayern Munich. Alessia Russo wanted by Barcelona. I think that was... We knew that before, didn't we? Can I get her to go now? Can I do like the... No. Because she's joining. Is that on an end of contract? I can't do like the thing, no. It's amazing that players, coach and fan bases of one club are all cringe. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Arsenal? Because I agree. Right, Bunny Shaw number 30. No, let's give her a better number than that. The famous 83. Let's do that. But if you're talking about me, MCU, then I really don't support Arsenal. So you're barking at the wrong tree there. Okay, next up. Manchester United at home. We've got our new strike force of Russo and Shaw with Stanway in our midfield, with Diani and Olivia Smith. It's a cool team, isn't it? Very cool. What is the purpose of revamping things like the opportunity to save squads? Why is the UI so laggy and unstable? Is it just me, or do you recognise this problem also, Clayts and chat? The purpose of revamping things is because they rebuilt the game, the Chinese. Like, they didn't just... They weren't like, we should take it out. They were rebuilt the game, and obviously they've had issues with putting things back in because it's basically a brand new game trying to reproduce Football Manager, but on the Unity engine. Like, that's why. Whether you think that's acceptable and how bad you think that is as a thing, that is the reason, isn't it? But yeah, I do hope that eventually those things are all back. Olivia Smith's won it. We've got the strikers ahead of her. What can she do? She's gone into the box on her own and shot, and it's a save. Not bad. Not like Reading. Of course it's Arsenal. Yeah, fair enough. What made you say that, though? Because... Was it me? Because I definitely don't support Arsenal, but yeah. It is... I do agree, though. Arsenal save on FM, though, has been good fun. I reckon we've got today to finish January, and then I'll play a few games, and then we may have, like, 1 or 2 more streams to see this through. There you go, MCU. You get it. Did I just hear you say not like Reading? Yeah. I love that video. So good. What do you think of Basingstoke? Not bad. Oh, it's Maidenhead, whichever one it is. Not bad. Not like Reading. Does feel like the people that develop this UI don't play the game. Possibly. Or at least don't play it in the way that most of the hardcore player base play it. Yeah. Football. We did just score. Diani pops it into the back of the net. A big game in the title race. It's a big game because... I'm going to show you. I think we are the top 2 in the league. I think Chelsea are there or thereabouts as well. Yeah, don't religiously play it. Yeah. Nowhere like Reading. No. How you doing, Pav? Welcome in. Hope you're good. My game freezes a lot when the game starts up after half-time. It happens every time. Even if I reload, I have to simulate the match. It happens way too often. I think that is a bug that they know about. I think, anyway. Loved your journeyman say where you took over my club for a while. What? Oh, was that Guangzhou? But do you agree that the transitions are more unstable and a little laggy this year compared to FM24? Yes. Yeah. It's not... I don't think that's a secret. Yeah, it's not about whether I agree. It's just a fact, I think, isn't it? Spam the back and forwards 10 seconds to fix the halftime freeze. There you go. There's your fix. Spam back and forwards and it fixes it. See, completely normal game. There's nothing to worry about. There's just little fixes. Literally, that reminds me. I was playing DayZ last night and there's a bug in the game at the moment. In the server that I play, where if you do like the surrender pose where they put their hands up, you get stuck and you can't put your hands down again, and everyone's like, oh, it's fine, just like spam F5 and jump loads, and if you do that for about a minute, he puts his hands down and everyone's like, see, it's fine. That is literally the same as that. Bunny Shaw has scored, by the way. 2-0 on debut. We lead in our new system with 2 strikers as well, by the way. Like, that's very promising. She's done it again. She's so good. What a signing. Lucy Bronze assist. Bunny Shaw, bottom corner finish. Come on. Get in. We've got a great team. We're winning the lot. If we win both Champions Leagues, by the way, that'd be actually impressive, I think, especially after the start. How you doing, Jake? Mate, love your energy and vibes. Very easy. Watch and listen. Love that, Robbie. I'm glad that you're enjoying your time here. I hope you're good. Just walk through them. She did, yeah. Bunny Shaw, carrots is OP. That is a very good first half, isn't it? Guangzhou also, but also my beloved AIK in Stockholm. We like AIK. We are big fans. Anton Salatros forever. Am I right? Have you turned off replays? Yeah, seems like it. Didn't realise I had, but it does seem that way, yeah. This is when I'm doing videos and I'm like trying to like reproduce stuff or get footage of stuff. So I'm like trying to get through games and then I end up with like only comms on and no replays. I'll turn them back on. Any tactic tips? Generally, here's 2 tips for you, chat. If you're struggling in your game, 2 tips. Back fives, really quite strong. If you go with any preset back 5, you'll be at a much stronger starting point. And 2, you will and 2, go with quite similar or even the same in possession and out of possession tactics. Those are 2 tips that are like, it's annoying because you really want there to be like weird systems that you can come up with that kind of work, but it sort of does kind of work. Keep like, even if it feels like your in possession tactic is quite deep looking, they all push up anyway when you're in that section of the pitch. So those would be my 2 tips. Go with those and see if that works. But yeah, what's your main FM save? Well, CJ, do you want a teaser, chat? Would you like a teaser of the FM save? Because you are the loyal ones who are here watching on a Wednesday morning. After this game, maybe I'll show you a little bit. Tease me. Class watching when you don't need to watch a billion ads. I'm glad you enjoy it. I think I've got the ads on the bare minimum for Twitch. As I kind of often say, Twitch isn't, and then therefore by proxy, I suppose, YouTube, because it's a multi-stream. Streaming isn't my main income. So if I can do things that kind of like minimize the disruption, I do. I think I've got the ads on the minimum for Twitch. So yeah, we have been very busy yesterday with the new stream, with the new save, I should say. Yes, my guy Salatros left for MLS a couple of days ago. How sad, but nice to hear from another player that you noticed a little slower UI. Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's for the love of the game. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's really, it's for the love of you guys, to be blatantly honest. It's to play games and chat with you guys, because then it allows me to connect with you and then go and make a load of videos. Tease us, mummy. Not having that. That is a yellow card, MJ. Yellow card. Streaming isn't my main income. Might want to make sure your roof insulation is up to scratch. Winter's coming. It might snow soon, Clayts. True. But no, the videos, the YouTube stuff is where is my income, is why this is my job. So that's why that's why, to be fair, there's less streams, because I kind of have to focus there to pay mortgages and stuff. They've scored a goal. I've done no subs, by the way. It's been disallowed anyway, and we're going to win 3-0, I think. Did we make subs? No. We did not make no subs. No. We've got a leaky roof at the moment, speaking of. Oof. Right, that means that the live table looks like this. We actually... Oh, no. Chelsea have gone above us. Is that the live table? Why have they played an extra game, even though we just played? We would, though. They played an extra game, so it doesn't really help us at the moment. But yeah, subs are overrated. Why change it if you're winning? Save legs? No. What's the point? We haven't played for 3 months. It's not even true. It's about a month. We have been very busy. Right, chat. Let's see. We did win as well. McTominay scored again. That looks good. That's a finished game feature. McGoat again. Who scored the other goal? Gyökeres penalty. Scott McTominay's got 3 in 3. Since we signed him, he's got 3 goals in 3 games. 1 in 1 in the league, 2 in 2 in the cup. It's just really good. Hey, the Chinese. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. I don't even know how I'm going to do this necessarily. But if I go to here... Oh, the biscuit's back. Let me turn that off. If I go to here and add a media source. Right, this isn't finished and may be subject to change, chat. But I've been working on the reveal. I wanted to have like a bit of a pitch deck for the new save. Because the new save is a custom team that has all sorts of lore and narrative based on our previous long-term saves. Think of the Hereford save, the Worcester save, think of the Malvern save. Think about all of those saves, but combined, that's the adventure that we're going to go on this year for our long-term stream save. Welcome to what we are calling Three Counties FC, a new team in the Three Counties area. And there is this. little setup for the new team, the new branding. You can see the vision. You can see what we're trying to achieve for Three Counties FC. This will be tweeted out so you can see it better. But they are the Wyverns. There are the kits. There's going to be social media. There's going to be graphics all through. There's some little teasers and things in there. There's a plan for the future of where we're going to go in terms of the club. But that, I'm not going to show you again. That's your teaser for Three Counties FC. Up the Babber, up the Wyverns. Exactly. A Tiku knows. Old Rosie sponsorship is fun, isn't it? Yeah. Very nice graphics. They look cool, don't they? But yeah, that's all for like tweeting out and stuff. And I'll probably use them as like the intro slides and stuff like that. But yeah, we are going to be Three Counties FC, the Wyverns, starting in one of the lower leagues with a database, making our way to the top. Turn the Three Counties Showground into a ground is elite. Smart, isn't it? Right? It's all of the lore is there because I was like, actually. I was thinking, what club can we do? Because we've done Malvern, we've done Worcester, we've done Hereford. Let's make our own club in the area, and it's even in there in like part of the plan for the future. The vision is to become like the elite team in that area. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. My kits aren't working when I downloaded them from FM Kits. They're 2D but won't load 3D. Maybe that's an issue with the 3Ds then. Yeah, Chukwemeka Matthew, my beloved. Oh. It wasn't Chukwemeka Matthew, but what a player. What a player. That was the did you see some little teasers in there? I'm sure you did. But yeah, that's where we're gonna go after this Arsenal save. And as you can tell by how much effort and time I've put into the graphics and stuff, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. And I'm really gonna it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Ollie, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? There you go. There's the actual live table. We are 2 points clear at the top. Chelsea have won again, but we stay top. And we've kind of knocked United out of that. Inter want him. Inter want Ben White. We could have included him in the tip in the. They want him to replace Dumfries, don't they? Do Atletico Madrid want Ben White? And also, why is there not a space here? Just whilst we're logging bugs, chat. Can we make sure we have spaces and good grammar? Because that winds me up. Same with, I saw Foxy tweeting about this. Why on the rolls are some of them capitalized and some of them not? I don't know which screen is it on, because it was on this one. That one seems all right, but like there's one of them somewhere where like, is it here? Is it the midfielders on this bit? No, they all seem all good. Maybe it's just Foxy's was wrong. Oh, here, look. Inside forward has a capital F. Wide forward doesn't. Honestly, it is the teacher in me. But how frustrated... Now that you've seen that, you're going to be really upset by it as well. Why is wide forward a lowercase F and inside forward a capital? You must do better. Why have you told me that? Thanks, I hate it. Isn't it? There's another one somewhere as well. I think it was the midfielders. It seems all right on this one now, but I'm sure there was a midfield one as well. Like, how long... Like, surely you spot these things. I reckon people have spotted it. They just haven't fixed it or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying. Now the game is unplayable. I can deal with everything else. I agree. Yeah, listen, if there was anything ever going to be a bug that would make me refund this game, it was going to be that. I hate that one booking gets the yellow card warning too now as well. Yeah. And you kind of have to have the this on. Was it the... what does INF even stand for? You have to have this on because otherwise you can't see if they're injured. So, like, did he... Oh, God. Partially torn his hamstring. That's bad. Dumfries needed in right now. But, yeah, otherwise you can't see if they're injured on this screen. So you kind of have to have it on there. While you are here, rest them. Yeah, I wish there was an easier way to rest them. Like, you know, highlighting them all. Don't, like... But, yeah, you are right. I should rest them. Can I do... Why can't I drag there as well? I have to do this, and then sometimes I click wrong and it doesn't work. See what I mean? But again, these things surely are actually going to come in the future. You really... Like, they put them in the old games. So you put them in these games, wouldn't they? That's it. Can we have a 20-min video looking sad talking about the text? I think so, yeah. Shift click. I was shift clicking. But if you shift click, you still have to click them rather than drag down them, right? You can shift click them. Yeah. Let's rest for 2 days. So if I shift click, I still can't drag down. I still have to click. Oh, I suppose you can do shift click like that, I suppose. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to get used to doing that again. But the thing is, like, that does work, but it's you still have to then recalibrate the way that you do things. Whereas in the past, what I would have done is highlight. So yeah, you can do it. It's still not perfect though, is it? Yeah. Yeah, 20-minute video. Guys, we need to talk about the state of FM. Clayts, can you please go into affiliate clubs? Because for me, the outline is very strange when you ask for a new affiliate club. Yeah, I can do that. Right, we've got... I don't need to do that. Club. Affiliates. The outline? What do you mean? Request new affiliate club. I swear we don't very often go into a boardroom. I don't know if I've been into a boardroom in this game yet. There's Stan Kroenke, who are now... You've left the door open. Shut that, please. Is the outline bad? It looks quite good to me. That actually looks way better. They should definitely have more of these. There's loads of times in the game where they're not in a dressing room or they're not in... Like, the background doesn't change. This looks great. More of this. I'll ask for one. They're probably going to say no, but... Right, they're going to get me one of those. Oh, for me it looks nice, yeah. Click the player, not... Click the keeper, hold shift, then striker. Click the player, not the box. Yeah. I think I did do that afterwards, right? Add some dramatic effect. It does, doesn't it? 3 of the same picture in different frames is funny, yeah. Why? Yeah, come on. Like, for me, the text was overlapping. I gotcha. Yeah, I see. That might be a resolution thing because there's a few of those things too. Like, for example, here, this is really annoying for me. Like, oh, they've changed it. I think they've changed it. Unless it's not on here before... Is that updated? I don't think I've done an update, so I'm not sure. On one of my things on here, I had the board recommendation, like whether they were happy with the signing or not, and it like basically overlapped and you couldn't read it at all. Whereas now I haven't got that on there. It is the 14th of January in-game, Pav. I know what you're asking as well. You're thinking, how quickly can we finish this so that we can get onto the new save? I know that. Takes forever to do stuff on console. Buttons don't work. The cursor too slow. I've not played console, but yeah, I've heard some horror stories about it. Right, Bunny Shaw on debut. That's great. Thanks for that graphic. Very good though. I'd love to see an office background most of the time outside of the match day stuff. Yeah, I sort of agree with you. Like, make us feel like we're a manager and we're in work. I think that makes sense. What's Rice upset about? It might be to do with getting a new contract. I'm not giving you a new contract, Declan, because contract renewals are broken. And if I do that, you're going to ask for... Let's try it. Declan Rice here is going to ask for 500k, and I'm not doing that. I could do it. That works. That's smart. End of season. I'm not going to do it, but I reckon he wants 500k. Can I tell him... I'll give you my word. We'll talk about this at the end of the season. I'd prefer not to wait. Okay. I mean, I might need to give him a new contract then. But if I discuss new contract with agent, he wants... Right. 500k. You've got... I think he's got... What? It's 2028. He's got two and a half years left. And he wants £500,000 a week. Can it come down? 350. Do you like Haramble? Yes. Asking for too much. That is too much. But he did bring it down a bit. I guess we kind of don't have a choice there. He's got an extension clause. Don't see the problem. Then go 375 or 350. I don't want to give Declan Rice 350k a week. I'm going to give him 240 with... a minimum fee release, a sell-on fee, and a relegation release clause. Minimum fee release of 150, relegation of 0, and a sell-on fee of 50%. He's not going to say yes to that. He still, even with that, he still wants 375k a week. Have you lost your mind? We'll do 325 and be done with it. Whatever. Less than what he's currently on. That's true, actually. He's on 250k. So, yeah, you're probably right. I did give him some nice little clauses in that, though. Like, take 25k less a week, and then if you leave, you get half of the money. If you leave for 100 million, you get 50 million pounds, by the way. This is not as outrageous. That min fee gets popped. Not before the end of January, it doesn't, does it? He's only just signed a new contract, so he doesn't want to go anywhere else. And we're only doing one season, so don't worry about it, Pav. Smart. You see? Right, let's go for... What other games we've got? We've got Forest away. I think we'll instant result. And then... Do we go... Let's wait till Dumfries comes in, because we can see how much the budgets are affected. And then we'll see whether we can go... Like, basically go crazy for Julian Alvarez or something. If not Julian Alvarez, we'll check in again on Osimhen. We could also check in on Samu Agahara as well, see if he might come in. Okay, I see why my outline is different because I have Swedish. It could, yeah, language might change it. That could work. Yeah, sorry, chat. I just I broke my phone screen because one of the, it wasn't this one. I've got like a tripod thing. It had like a where I put cameras on at the end. I dropped it and it managed to, like, do you remember the robot from Robot Wars that had like a dropping pin and it would drop on like that? I dropped a camera bipod and it did like a dropping pin and it made a perfect circle in the middle of my phone screen, like, and shattered around it, which was quite upsetting. Evil thing, that one, yeah. It was basically, I did that. Was that Scorpion? That rings a bell, maybe. You should beat Newcastle in the Women's FA Cup so we can instant result that one. Yes, we can do that. I reckon let's try and get ourselves towards the end of Jan today as a bare minimum. We should get a bit further, but if we instant result a few results along the way, we might get towards the knockouts of the Champions League, which is kind of where our big focus is going to be, isn't it? All right. 1 point. Spurs are second in the league. They've just beaten West Ham. City beat United away. Bournemouth have beaten Brighton. Who's bottom of the league? Wolves, Leeds, Forest. United are 16th. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but United might get relegated. They're actually only 5 points with a game in hand for Forest. We play Forest. Should we let them win? 16th! Exactly. What a meme that is as well. What graphics card do you have? Chat, what graphics card do I have? Somebody answer. I don't know. Day Almeida is out with flu. We'll send her home. How can I tell you that easily? If I go graphics settings, can I? One of them. Yeah, it was one of them. I've got... I don't know. I've got... Okay, I actually do know how to find it. Home. Performance. I've got a AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT. All right. And Ryzen 7 7700X CPU. Does that mean things to people? Task manager performance. Is that the easy way to do it? I went into my AMD settings. Is that easier to do? That makes more sense. I should do that. You can see how much how much care I take on these things. I get to like a few years in and I say to people who know what they're talking about, I say, can you tell me what I should buy that's better? Talk dirty to me, mummy. Right, that, I'm sorry. That is do we need to time Ollie out? This is my first watch of FM26 gameplay. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on Twitter. Is it actually bugged or people just being over the top? Both. There's loads of bugs and loads of things that need fixing, but it is also loads of over the top stuff. Both. All right. Jurriën Timber is out. We're going to have to play Ben White, even though I've tried to sell him, because we have a game and I haven't signed Dumfries yet. I don't even know what half of those words mean. You know when like people say like what graphics card do you have? I know that most of those words and parts of it aren't important, and it was like the 7900 XT was probably the important part. However, I think it's much funnier to read the entire thing. That's specifically what I've got, isn't it? Chat, I really fancy a biscuit. Any recommendations? You should pick up the perfect biscuit for a gaming session. Pick up. They are individually wrapped and you can pick them up with your fingers and eat them with no mess because there's lovely biscuits on the outside with chocolate in the middle. Beautiful. I was going to say not sponsored, but it is. So hashtag ad. Exclamation mark ad. Yeah, that's decent. I agree with the Chinese that the UI's transition are a little bit slow. Well, they've improved that as well recently, Max Nord, by you can go to your preferences and basically turn off the transition stuff. Like, oops, that's the wrong one. Like mine's actually, as you can see in the game now, I've got no mods on or anything. With the UI transitions turned off here and with it on faster, like, it's not perfect yet, but it's really not that bad if you like go into different screens, go in between players and stuff. And this is with no mods on now. And obviously I've just told you what like graphics card and thing I've got, but there are other mods as well that make it much better generally too. Because I especially before they were really slow. I did a tweet that said FM26 would be transformed if they just make it snappier, and they did, to be fair, and it did make it a lot better. How you doing, David? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Who's knackered? Well, not too bad. Let's insert like this. Did the mods make it worse? See, for me, it made it like really good. Hashtag influencer. Yeah, maybe I did that. Ooh. Taylor Hines on loan. We do get money from this, don't we? Because it will be 240k. Can I ask for a little bit more? I might sell it. I don't think she's played a single game. I know I just made that less. 240k. Make it 300k. And you might have a little deal. 280. All right. You've paid all the wages. 206. That's worse. That's less, lads. You've offered less than you offered before now. 265. Right, that's a lock. I don't really want to do this if you're not gonna come up to at least 280 again. Right, go away. I also sold her to Barca for 300k. Yeah, they offered more, so I've done that out of spite, really, more than anything else. There, they offered more and then less again afterwards, so I've said no. Shall wait until the game is totally playable, as I don't want to ruin the experience. I have it on Game Pass, but I haven't played it yet. It's playable, to be fair. Is there an equivalent to the old Japanese striker in the women's game? Can we sign a granny? Maybe not right now. I don't think we need to sign anyone with this women's team. Like, we've got Bunny Shaw and Alessio Russo as our strike force. That is just outrageous, isn't it? McCabe out and Catley back in, by the way. Oh, my whole PC just crashed for a little bit there. That's worrying. That was worrying. Did you see that weird? Kim Little's old, I guess. Yeah, that kind of works. Who shall I go with? I've gone with, for the most of the season, I've gone with Catley. But is Marta still playing? We could sign Marta. That could be fun, couldn't it? Catley better defensively, McCabe the other way. Well, should we go? I like McCabe for now. Is Catley more like a centre-back playing left-back? Maybe. Yeah, I glitched there for a second. That was weird. I didn't say I dropped any frames, but that was a bit odd, wasn't it? Agreed. No, she is just a left-back. Fair enough, then. Oh, yeah. She's 5'7". All right, we're going to go with that anyway. Let's instant result this game, and then we can go play some title games. I want to get to Champions League games, and I want to finish the January window. So we should win this, which we did. We lost in the league. Morgan Swite has scored the winner, and we've lost. It's only a 1-point lead away at Forest. That's annoying. That's annoying. How did the women go? We play Copenhagen next. We can probably skip those as well. We'll play the United game, maybe. See if we can get them relegated. Ah, I know why we lost. You're quite right, Ollie. It was so that Forest can catch up with Manchester United to get United relegated. Forest now go 2 points behind. We need Sunderland to win some games. Oh my God. If Sunderland win, United are 2 points off the relegation zone. It's all part of the plan. Beautiful. They got McCabe wrong on the tactic screen. Spelled it with 2 lowercase C's. I've seen that on another player as well, Runic. Yeah, I've seen that. Pretty sure Catley started as a winger for the Matilda. Did she actually? Fair enough. And then became really good defensively. I like it. United got relegated in your first beta season. Wow. I guess this is a beta save. It started. So maybe that's been changed. I don't know. Probably not. Right, we did win 3-2. It was close though. Russo, Shaw and Olivia Smith scored in between 2 goals from Murphy. Emily Murphy. I don't know why I've said her name like James Bond there. This is where Arsenal get a bit twitchy. That's true. That is true. Right. Bunny Shaw shines again. What a start she's made. 1 league game, 2 goals. 1 cup game. She got 3 and 2 for us since coming in. I applied the tips from my assistant about the next game and selected the next game only, but then my original tactics haven't reset afterwards. Have you tried this? I have seen some people complaining that tactics resetting is a thing, so it could just be some in the same lines as that, but no, I haven't tried it. Love the Accrington Stanley video that last season was meant to. It was, wasn't it? That's a good video. Next game only is bugged. There you go. Oh, Palace did win. Did I want them to? Oh, Sunderland lost. I didn't want them to. Sunderland lost, meaning United are 2 points clear. Oh, hang on. Did United lose or something? Did they drop down there? They are 2 points off relegation after 22 games. If Leeds win their game in hand, it becomes very close. United are very close to this relegation zone. Did they just lose or something? They lost. Oh, yeah, they lost to City, didn't they? I don't think that was taken into account of, was it? Have you noticed different results when you use instant result or when you play the game? Not really. I mean, that was the thing in 24, wasn't it? That the results would differ. I think in 24, the instant results seem to be better than playing the games. In 26, they seem to be worse. But that could just be anecdotal rather than actual evidence of those things, to be honest with you. But that's kind of like, I don't know if you would agree. That's kind of been my vibe. All right. We are... I was going to think, should we give away some more biscuits? Well, let's go midday. We'll give away some more biscuits. How does that sound for everybody? I think it sounds great, personally. Rice signs new 4-year deal. That's annoying, but it is what it is. We still haven't heard back from Denzel Dumfries, have we? Where is he? Our new striker. In 24, the instant result was heavily based on pure CA reputation and overall pitch coverage, not actually playing out the matches. And does it actually play out the matches now then, does it? Because I feel like I think I knew that, but that makes so much sense, doesn't it? You have lunch. Nice. In my game, United are fighting to win the league. Quite the difference. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. We want it to be like your own world, don't you? And I want things to happen differently in different saves. I think that is a good thing generally. You have lunch. Nice. Nice. What should I have for lunch today, chat? And by the way, have I had an email from... Not an email. I need to see if my video has been returned to me. Perfect. I mean, the guy editing the video was like, I'll send it in the next half an hour. And then it's... that was an hour ago. So not quite, but yes. Pickups for lunch. Very good. It seems to sim them out as full detail rather than just background detail, which is probably why you do worse, because you're then not able to make any changes, and they still do weird. If you play a player out of position, they get subbed off at half time every time if they can't play that position. Things like that you do need to watch for in instant result, don't you? It is really cool, though, I think, that instant result is in the base game. It just allows for, and I think this is the thing, it just allows you to play the game how you want to, because if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. Right, Lewis Skelly is developing. Dumfries is coming in. But we need to wait for a work permit tomorrow. He should get one though, right? Did Cucurella just go to Girona? Why did Mark Cucurella just join? He went out on loan first. Mark Cucurella is apparently not very good. And he's gone to... That's a weird one. Can I just replace the fast mod with the file that I made a copy of to remove the fast mod? Yes, Joe, yeah. That'll do it. So if you made a backup or like you copied it, put that back in and take the other one back out and that should work, yeah. He was quite average in game, wasn't he? Yeah. All right, we have got a Copenhagen Champions League game, which should be straightforward. We are away from home, but I think I'm going to rest a few players. McTominay can't play, which is obviously a problem because he is our main source of goals at the moment. But I'm going to do a quick pick for the next match, and then maybe just swap a few people around. And we'll go from there. Semenyo back from injury is very fun. A good time for that to happen as well. Let's bring in... Let's do Hincapié again. Let's do Nwaneri. I know that he's just back from injury. Do I want to play him to bring him back? Maybe I do. I'm going to play him up front to bring him back into the team. I'm also going to play Eze there instead. And actually, we'll do Marino in there. Right. That's what we're going to do. He was offered to you on a free. FM never rates him. That is weird. Interesting. Hope they add back the individual training telling you what it does. My memory of what they do is not going to last all year. New players must be so lost. That is very true. Yeah, we've won 2-0. Marino and Martinelli with the goals. It means, I think that means we've qualified in the playoffs. We have. Is it qualified completely? We've got 16 points. Top 8 is 13. So I think, yeah, we are through, regardless of the last game, to the not only to the next round, but to the actual past the playoff round. Hope they add... Oh, yeah. I love biscuits, and there's nothing I'd rather have with my mid-morning cup of coffee than a delicious chocolatey Pickup. And don't worry about any mess. Pickup gives you all the chocolatey goodness between two crisp, buttery biscuits, so you don't have it melt all over your fingers. Pickup is the only biscuit I'll eat from here on out, and it should be yours too. Right, Mushroom Man. Let's make that a copy pasta. And then when we do the next ad segment, can someone make that a command? I will read that verbatim as if I'm doing an advert, okay? Because I think you've written it perfectly. I'd rate Cucurella as a left back, the best left back in the league if he had a skinhead. I agree. Let's make that the official line for Pickup. Which, by the way, you can win a couple more in a bit when we do the next giveaway soon. All right, 5-1 Chelsea. Samco with a hat-trick. City also won with an Alex Greenwood penalty. We played Manchester United in the League Cup. Interesting. What round of that is that? That is the quarter-final. At the moment, we are... I know we just lost to Forest, but we are on track to win everything, which would be nice. By the way, chat, only 43 of you have liked the stream on YouTube, and I would say that's not very good. I don't mean to call you out, and I appreciate the 43 of you that have liked it. But 100 is the bare minimum, isn't it? Come on. Let's be honest here. Let's not be silly here. Mr. Jolly as well, I've just seen your message because I went across to the YouTube chat. Surely 120 million is a tad expensive for Scotty. I don't think you've seen him. I don't think you've seen what this man can do on a football pitch in Football Manager. Too expensive for this? Bargain is what this is. And also, just have a look. In his first few games for us, he has played... that's not true. Played 4, scored 3. 7.15. There you go. Thank you, Gambling, for liking. Appreciate you. I had an incredible bug that I hope wasn't a bug. My Merthyr Town under-19s got put into the UEFA Youth League second season. Sadly hasn't happened again since, though. That's weird. Zubimendi and Lewis Skelly injured. Moderate hamstring strain, broken toe. That's upsetting. Right, today is Zubimendi... No, that's not true. Today is Dumfries Day. It's Dumfries Day. If he gets his work permit. Lewis Skelly, leave to physio. It's the 22nd. He's got his work permit. He's set to sign. We are signing Denzel Dumfries. Possibly the best player in FM26 just by looking at his attributes. I don't think you'll find one that's even better. I wish the players in tracksuits would come back as well. Denzel Dumfries. What is his nickname gone? Or is that his nickname? What's his actual name? I swear we put his name as Denzel Dumfries, didn't we? Right, he's in. He's going to start right back, I think. And that, let's continue once. See what our... Liverpool bid 81 million for Yusuf Fofana, look. He could play more or less every position. He really can. It is actually outrageous, isn't it? Look at him. Denzel Dumfries. Did I put his nickname on with Jill Holt then, maybe? Yes. There he is. Denzel Dumfries. That took a lot of the budget. Yeah. It really would have done. It was quite expensive. Our budget looks like this. It's not outrageous. Did you get a lot of confused people under that tweet, by the way? No, I just got loads of people being really angry because Ben apparently had tweeted about Dumfries previously. And they were like, you've copied the tweet. I was like, well, I haven't. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. So mainly I got that. Because people being irrationally angry on the internet. That was a novelty. I was judging you for spending that much until I saw the attributes. Thank you. Thank you. Ben White, you can make us a 4 Julian. He actually could, couldn't he? If we got a bid. He's listed with no... There's no interest in him anymore. Twitter being normal as usual, yeah. So, it was just that mainly. I replied to somebody saying, oh yeah, I didn't see that tweet. And they went, well, you obviously would say that. These blue ticks are all the same. And I just think those people must... Like, how do they genuinely... If that makes you that angry, how do you genuinely function through a day? You must be livid at absolutely everything. Like, everything. They must be, like, permanently red in the face. Odd. Let's ask again and see if there's any interest. There's not. But like, they must be so miserable. Like, genuinely miserable, yeah. Gammons, if you will. Yeah. They're everywhere. They're rife. Gammon is rife these days. Let's have a look at Alvarez and just... Let's see if they're interested in Ben White, first and foremost. Most of them don't function unemployed and angry at everyone else for it. Yeah, It is sad, really, isn't it? Lots of parts of Reddit like that, too. Well, the internet, I think, in general is like that, to be honest. Coffee not at the right temperature. Someone walked on the wrong side of the road. Someone's gone too close to them at the bus stop. Like, they must be livid constantly. They must have too much spare time to care about stupid things. Like, weird. It's the same as the people who care about people's opinions on Football Manager. Like, care about your own opinion. That's the only thing. Like, everyone has to agree with you. It's weird. The bus stop thing is annoying. That is true, actually. I did think that. And when someone's walking really slow in front of you, they are annoying. But yeah. Right. He costs 200 million. We're not getting... There's no way we can afford Julian Alvarez, is there? With 20 million in the budget? This one might be pushing it a little bit too much. I think that... I'm going to check first, because it is a bit more realistic, whether Victor Osimhen will talk to me again yet. Why can't I speak to his mate? Not his mate, his agent. How? Also, it's annoying, because if I go to my shortlist, he's on here and says he's interested. Not persuadable, but he is doubtful. Oh, no, he's not. It just needed redoing. So he isn't interested still. The other issue here is that most content creators probably hear from their chat unless they are managing him anyway. So every chance, whoever they heard it from themselves heard it from someone else. Oh, no, it was exactly that way. Yeah. It was like, and also, it's not the end of the world. It was just like, it's fine. Also, 2 people tweeting about the same player in FM is probably fine, to be honest. But yeah, someone showed him to me on chat, so I tweeted about it whilst live without browsing through Twitter first to see if it had been said by anybody else first. Not that I think Ben would have, like, clearly would not care. Right? But yeah, one of those things where people getting offended and angry on somebody else's behalf. Massively weird. Right. Whilst we were playing into on stream, exactly, it came up in the conversation, didn't it? Right, Bunny Shaw is cup tied for this, but that's okay. Let's do next match quick pick just to get a team out, I think. That looks strong enough to me. Let's instant result it and see what happens. Defining yourself by what you don't like just seems really unhelpful. Someone makes a pizza you don't have to eat, it becomes a source of rage. Yeah, that applies to so much, doesn't it? I know that you use the pizza thing as like the example. It's so true. We've lost 2-0. Elizabeth Turland has scored twice. I think I'm okay with that. Is that just a one? Is there 2 legs in that, or is it just one? Because that's a bit annoying, but I'm sort of at the same time, I did rotate, didn't I? It's the Subway Cup. Jackie! Jackie's great. Do you want to see Jackie? Do you want to have a little visit from the baby? I feel like now's the perfect time. We're doing a nice chill thing. If he stops crying, maybe I'll go and get him. You can say hi. He's getting big. He's getting big. Oh, Dumfries is good. Whoa, he's a beast. Exactly. That was the exact conversation. We've got a bid for Louis Zesovic John. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to accept this because I don't know who it is. And if we can get an extra 1 million, we'll put it in the Alvarez fund. Done. It's in the striker fund. He's upset over the Dumfries tweet, bless him. Yeah, he might be actually. All right. Still no. So he's still not in. Let me put on here. Persuadable. So we get definite interest. With 22 million, which is what is under here, there's no real way we can afford Alvarez, is there? Unless we sell Ben White. And there is no interest right now in Ben White. I can check with the intermediaries. I'm happy here. Sorry, Ben. I wish this would go back to the main screen as well there. Let's try offering. I suppose I can put Ben White in the deal as well for Julian Alvarez. Can you manage both men's and women's teams? Yes, Chubbs, but you just have 2 managers. We've got 2 different managers in game. Look, yeah. 20 million, 100 million in installments and a Ben White. That is not realistic. But then again, nor was what we did before. Right. Is that my video? No. Yeah. That's a good fee. Let's go with that. Let's offer Ben White out for 20 million because I think that's a really good deal. Neither is signing McTominay for 120 million. Lenny's back, by the way. Did you just see him come in? Here he is. The boy. Oh, God. My video's playing again. Get that off. There he is. Right, mate. Did you go to see... Mummy came home. There he is. Love that little guy. What a boy. I like how he is just now in the background of every stream. We used to like hope that Lenny would sit in the background. Now he is in every... It's just where he is all day. He loves it. Anyway. If you have lowered asking, then do a intermediary. We can try after this. I can't do it right now. I can ask the agent though. Nothing. All right, I've just lowered it, and then I'll ask again. How you doing? I was going to say, how you doing, David? You were talking to Lenny. That was Lenny's response. He said, how you doing, Len? How you doing, David? He didn't say, how you doing, Lenny? That'd be weird. Have we considered Francolino? We did talk about him. Is he going to win us the league first season? No, because he's gone to City. Oh, any clauses? Maybe we do. He's gone to City anyway. We knew that there was a bid, 34 million. Like, he's brilliant, but is he going to be actually amazing first year? We've got Leao. We could play a Leao striker as well, who is actually amazing as like a target forward. Because then, let me show you what that's set pieces. Let me show you what I've got in mind, just from a thought that I just had. If we did Leao there, Semenyo there, is that a team with you coming in there? I need to register Denzel Dumfries. Let's do that quick. Does that allow us to go and sign somebody somewhere else? Do we need a left back? I know that Lewis Skelly's good, but is he good now? Is he like the best we can have now? And Erdegaard, could we sign somebody to him? Erdegaard's good, isn't he? But could we improve there? I quite like Leao striker as an option. It's just he has been injured a lot. And then Gyökeres becomes the backup. And you don't have to use Semenyo. You can use... I suppose Semenyo is kind of like Leao's the best one on that. We could use Semenyo up front, but I kind of like Leao's attributes as the striker. Mental the player Wilkie just said went to auto mod. Lyndon Dykes, that's true actually, yeah. Timber will be... Oh yeah, Timber left back when fit. That's true. Just put Denzel front man. I mean, we could, couldn't we? So I suppose actually that would be the team. What striker roles have you found to be effective? Poacher and then target forward are the two, really, I'd say. They've been most effective for me. Does this still lack a striker, and then Leao starts there. Channel not for me unless it's in a 2. We kind of discussed that before. For me personally. By the way, chat, 65 likes on the YouTube stream. You can definitely continue to like. It's my Second Amendment right to suggest terrible players despite the connotations of their surnames. I agree. Shall I make a bid? Oh. We could sign Barcola and then play Leao striker. Because I think we do want to spend the money, right? Shall I just make a bid for Alvarez with Ben White involved and just see if we can get anywhere? 186 million is outrageous. Sesko to relegate United. Was he interested? Because that could be quite fun. Right, 30, 40, 120 million, 50% of next sale, and Ben White and Mikel Merino. Surely you say yes to that. He's on the list. Wow. Twitch should go on YouTube, like, and go back to Twitch. They actually should. That would be really helpful, chat. If you're in the Twitch chat and you go and like the stream on YouTube, that would be really helpful. Unacceptable. That has to be over. Look at that. Ben White and Mikel Merino. They've said no. I think he might be a bridge too far. That's why I wonder about... Is Sesko better than Gyökeres? Marino plummets the value. Is he better than... Or like, is Gyökeres just good anyway? Like, he actually is, isn't he? Clauses, I will check. It's just he seems a bit not great for me. I wouldn't trade my 2 boxes of pickup for Ben White. Good, Wilkie. Very good. You nearly had 4. To be fair, I will say this now. If Wilkie does win the next giveaway, we are going to have to give him more. All right? Garazzi should have very high CA. Yeah, I don't know if I want... I don't know. The vibes check, you know? Not sure about it. Thank you, Dr. Pepper. I appreciate you. I don't think he fits the vibes check. I wouldn't trade a single pickup for a prime Ronaldo or Messi. Me neither. Speaking of which, we could sign one of those two. Ali Cho's very good. These guys just aren't as good now. Ekatike, 200 million. Wow. Why don't you like Gyökeres? He just hasn't been scoring very much. What about Ousmane Dembele? PSG, can I interest you in a Ben White? 30. I haven't got 30. It's going to have to be 20. My boy Ousmane. Let's try 30, 30, 30. He is interested. Let's go. Percentage of next sale. 110 million. What's his value? 146. Plus Ben White. Just don't add Mikel this time. Ben White. And... do you know what? This one actually makes sense. I'll give you, if he wins the Ballon d'Or again, you get 40 million. Unacceptable. He is. It's just ridiculous. How good is he? Very. Okay. I signed him in that AC Milan save and he was great. Vidic probably doesn't remember that. What's that? For the Messi in an Arsenal shirt. Send it full circle back from when Henry moved to Barca. Nice. How many cups do you want on a have you won? Oh, do you want on the women's team? So far, I've won 3 cups. I'd like just to win the Champions League, to be honest with you. Right, we're not getting Demboos. He doesn't... They just won't do it. PSG are just not being nice. We could get Bradley Barcola instead, though. We actually could get Barcola and then use him left wing and use Leao or Semenyo as the striker. Does that even make us that much better, though? That's the question. What do you think, chat? What are your thoughts? Let's hear a bit of a... Let's have a bit of a meeting. What are your thoughts on what we should do in this window now? Because I'm thinking we do kind of go for it because it is the last time we want to do. I just want a big boy. Yeah. Who would you be looking at? I guess the options are... Let's make a... I don't even think I need to. Basically, the options are try and get Samu, try and get Osman if at the end of the window, if he decides that he wants to come in, or Barcola. Barcola has decent pace, very good pace. It means we could use Leao as the striker, or we could go and get like Yield is like 200 million Renault again. He's just too expensive. What left wingers are there? Well, Barcola, one of them. There might be another one, I suppose. Barcola just is affordable, isn't he? Is accomplished at left wing. Kvaratskhelia is actually interested. Actually is interested. KLF style in a remote cottage. What does any of that mean? Gannon Doak, very good. I think he's got really high potential, hasn't he, on this game? I've sorted, by the way, just on recommendation rather than... I suppose we can go on here. I haven't got everyone scouted, but I got loads scouted. Like, is that going to push the needle all that much? Kvaratskhelia would. Rodrigo? 200 million, though. He's more expensive. Like, I'd get Kvaratskhelia, I think, instead of him. Do you reckon that's possible? I feel like that this one makes sense. It's actually slower than I thought. Fonseca, how you doing, buddy? I'm good. This one would work. Is interested. Oyarzabal. I find it a bit boring, Oyarzabal. How fast is he? Again, 122 million, probably a release clause as well. Sam Pulisic, brilliant. You won't be playing next season, spend it all on Cava. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Barclay is good, and on low price, maybe try... Oh, Barco. Not for left wing, I think. For left back or centre mid, maybe. Harry Kane for the Rage. Ooh. Is he interested? I don't think he is. His contract expires its second season? Yeah. Oh. He says he is actually interested, Harry Kane. Surely just Barclay, super affordable compared to the rest. I do agree with you, yeah. Luis Diaz, I don't think he'll move. He's only just gone there, isn't it? We could get beyond. Christ, we're not doing that. We could get Bowen, yeah. Buy him, please. 6 months, do it. How much would we have to offer to get Harry Kane? That is kind of interesting. What even is it? Like, I have no idea what his value is even going to be around. Ben Brereton Diaz. I'm not signing Ben Brereton Diaz. Loan with an option? They surely don't accept it, right? Hi, dude. Fonseca. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate you, dude. This is diabolical as a Spurs fan. It is. It really is. 20 plus 80. Do you reckon? Do you reckon they take 100 mil? Oh, this could be rage inducing. I really like it. This could be a great idea. If we get... We can afford that. Unacceptable. How much for a loan? Yeah. They want over 110 million for a 32-year-old Harry Kane. What did the loan say? 311 million. Mandatory fee of 270 mil. Mandatory. Probably not buying, to be honest. Probably not going to do that. And to pay us 375k a week. No, we can't do it, can we? Change it to optional. I can't now because I've already offered that thing before. All right. Kane's a no-go. What about... How good is he still? What about a last ride for Robert Lewandowski? No, I don't think... He's too slow, I think. If I just go... Have I got attribute masking on? I think I have, right? Change it to optional and put 500 mil. I think that is just a little bit too silly. I think. It's one season save, do it. Yeah. No, I think it's a bit silly. Whereas... Do you reckon they do that for like Alvarez? Try and sign Ramos from PSG? Is he actually better than Gyökeres? I'm not sure he is. Ramos. He will be on the list and he will be interested, but I'm just not sure he's actually going to be that good. I just want to look for any other players in case these guys are interested. Like Van Dijk interested. Elise, Elise is actually only 100 mil. We could do Elise, but obviously he plays other side, so Saka is already there. Isak? I don't think Isak is interested. That could be fun, couldn't it? Hakimi? How much is Hakimi? Only 100 mil for Hakimi. We've just signed a right back. We don't need him. What about... Did I try for Kvaratskhelia? Did I make a bid? I can't remember. What about the loan for Kvaratskhelia? Mandatory fee of 159 million for Kvaradona. Becomes 182 million. Does that tell you what they're kind of looking for? So if I do 20. Did I do this offer before? I can't remember. 20, 20, 20. Make these, I guess they have to be 30s. 110 plus Ben White. Elise is more than 100 mil when you try for him. Yeah, probably. But Isak converts, fairly sure that'd be unstoppable. I agree. I'm not going there, by the way. You're not getting it out of me. It's a great offer, PSG. Oh, not that. I mean, you could do a buyback. That could actually work for this, couldn't it? Right. Nico Williams. How affordable is Nico Williams? That's like a realistic... excuse me. A realistic one for Arsenal, isn't it? Nico Williams is actually affordable. Like, and could make sense. It's just, do we actually want to sign a left winger and then play Leao up front? What do you think? He not good? I think that's a bit harsh. I think he is quite good. Why are you doing the installments like that out of interest? What do you mean? Why am I doing it like that? We've only got 20 mil to spend, if that's what you mean, Pav. Like, I have to put 20 mil as the max. What does Doku look like? I don't want to sign Doku. Again, vibes check, also because what he did to my club at the weekend. Can I see the current squad? Been in meetings all morning. This is what we're rocking with at the moment. This is where we're at. It's pretty good, but is it Champions League winning? Raya, Dumfries, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, McTominay, Erdegaard, Saka, Leao, Semenyo. It might not be Semenyo, to be fair. It's probably Gyökeres, if we're going to be honest. Just do the one installment and spread that rather than multiple ones. I think you just spread it more if you do the way that I did it. Like, it comes out in more different times in different chunks if I do it the way that I did it, right? McTominay's a great point. He's outrageously good, yeah. In a snowy game, some players look like they're playing in tracky bottoms. Yeah. I mean, it's cold. It's cold. How you doing, Daily Drives? Can we see how the other top 5 leagues are shaping? Yeah, if there was like a nice, easy way to get there, yeah. There's not really, is there? I guess you can just look for them, but... Serie A. I haven't got them loaded, I don't think, in this save, so probably not is the answer, actually. They don't seem to reject that one from experience. Okay. Play McSauce up front. We could play Dumfries up front as well, couldn't we? All right, we've just got 500k for Nketiah. I didn't check clauses. Let's check if there's any more clauses, and then maybe that'll free up some more money as well. Clauses. Any to bring in? We've got 300. Okay, we've got some here. We will get 140k for Sambila Congo. Can't sell that one. Can't sell that one. Can't sell. Okay, I don't think we've got many. Dan Ballard, we've got money. 4.6 million. Right, sell that. Where's that on there? Where did I get to? Eddie Nketiah, there's still more. It's just the ones with blue on, isn't it? Harry Clark, 1.5 million. Thank you very much. Josh Nichols, 450k. The Alvarez fund continues to grow. Osman Kamara. I think did I miss them before? I'm not sure. 29k. Every little helps. 215 capes. Every little helps. Jesus. Nah, it's mandatory fee at the end, look. It's not mandatory. That's a mistake, isn't it? Mandatory future fee. At the end of the loan period, Benfica will have the option to purchase Gabriel Jesus for £28 million. That doesn't seem very mandatory to me. Same with Fabio... Oh, no. Yeah, same with Fabio Vieira. There is more on here that I was missing. 91k there. Does anyone want Havertz? Great question. Right. These are all quite low. But 130k there. 300k there. I think that's now it, isn't it? Let's have a look at Havertz. I assume nobody actually wants him, but we might be able to make people want him. Let's offer him out. Try and loan Samu. Not a bad shout. We haven't actually tried to buy Samu. We could probably. I know he's got the release clause, but if we made a good enough bid, we might actually be able to buy him. What's your value, Kai? 61 to 60 million. So let's try 54. Transfer list him and see if we get anything back. Let's try for Samu because we haven't even had a go at it, have we? And he is very good. Right. Does he have the release clause? Personal contract. Minimum fee release is £86 million. They accept loan to buy optional. Let's see. We will pay. Option of 98. We'll pay 2.7 million a month here. We could just do this. Don't worry about Gyökeres not scoring. It's not your tactic. Excuse me. The monthly fee is quite a lot, but it's only 6 months. So it's what, 11 million? It's 13.5 million if we play him for the rest of the season. And, you know, we're only going to do it 1 season. So we could just get Samu in for this. Yeah, I think you might be right though, Holmesy. Yeah. Done. Move on. Yeah. Maybe. Is it slightly less fun? It might be. Harry Kane was the dream, wasn't he? But yeah, let's get going. Let's get going. Right. Tell you what though, the time is 12 o'clock. Is it biscuit o'clock? Did somebody just say? Do you think it might be biscuit o'clock? Because I think it is. Right, chat. If you write the word, I'm going to do another giveaway. 2 of you can win some biscuits. You need to write the word, not pick up this time. Let's change it. Let's go with, how do I change it? Settings. The biscuit, no, the word is biscuit. It makes sense, doesn't it? If you write the word biscuit in the chat right now, that biscuit in the corner will get eaten. And when it gets eaten, I will give you a delicious biscuits. Where's my copy pasta? Right, chap. Let me tell you about pickup biscuits as I do this. And do you know what? Let's have one. Let's have an original. The blue one. They are £1.25 in Sainsbury's at the moment if you have a Nectar card. That is down from usual £2 and they're delicious. I love biscuits and there's nothing I would rather have with my mid-morning cup of coffee than a delicious chocolatey pickup. And don't worry about any mess. I'll tell you, I'll show you. Don't worry about mess because pickup gives you all the chocolatey goodness between 2 crisp buttery biscuits. So you don't have to melt all... So you don't... Christ, I'm so bad at this. So you don't have it melt all over your fingers. Pickup is the only biscuit I'll eat from here on out. And it should be yours too. That was Mushrooms copy pasta there. But they are actually delicious. And they are very handy. And they're £1.25 for 5 of them in a box. And if you win the giveaway, you get 2 boxes of these. Cheers. It is a biscuit. QVC are calling, yeah. Put biscuit in the chat, and when that biscuit gets eaten there, I'll give away 2. There'll be 2 winners for 2 boxes each. Delightful. What a lovely break from gaming. It's really very nice. Don't give them to D Wilkie again. I'm going to try my best. Anyone who said biscuit, at the moment there are 67 people who are entered. Anyone who said biscuit is entered in the giveaway. It's a 1 in 67 chance it's D Wilkie again. Oh, Christ. Slavinio, yeah, you're right. Come on, keep going. Crunch. Right. It isn't it? Biscuit spelling is weird. That's very true. Yeah. How can you sub with Prime? Go to. Go. I mean, just go. You should get an option. I actually don't know like how to describe how to do it. Chat, someone help. Blame the French for that. Yeah. Biscuiteers. Right, here we go. We are almost done. Couple more biscuits. There it is. Mushroom with the last one. Cheese. That means I can choose to roll 69 entries. Nice. The winner, the first winner of 2 boxes of lovely pickup biscuits is .net Doug. Doug, please say something in the chat and confirm that you are from the UK, and I will send you a link to cop some lovely pickup biscuits. I've actually finished this whole box now, so pick up if you want to send me some more. We've got one more sponsored stream and I've eaten them all, so yeah. You need to message me so that I can send you a link. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a re-roll and you're gonna miss your biscuits. Please. Nah, to be fair, I've got some of the dark chocolate ones, but I've nearly run out. Get yourself down to Sainsbury's. I did actually see as well that they are in other supermarkets. I went to another supermarket. I don't know if it's in the contract to only mention Sainsbury's here, but I went to another supermarket and they also did have them. So guess you'll have to go to Sainsbury's with your Nectar card. Exactly. .net Doug, where are you? You were here saying biscuit a minute ago. Where are you? If he doesn't say anything soon, chat, we're going to have to re-roll. It's going to be terrible news. I should have said as well, you need to be from the UK to actually win. There are other supermarkets. There are. Doug! That was very Delia Smith of you. Yeah, it was. Right, chat, I'm going to do the other one first. And if Doug doesn't reply before we're finished doing that one, we'll have to re-roll that one as well. But for now, this is for the other giveaway winner. The second winner is Harriet's Danos. I have a slight suspicion you may not be UK based, but you may be. So you'll have to let me know. Harriet, let me know in the chat as well. Reckon he's put the kettle on. He may have done. He may have done. I've been robbed. You have not been robbed, D. Wilkie. You've been the opposite of robbed. You've been reverse robbed. You've been given stuff for free. Right. All these people saying biscuit in the chat, and then they're not here to win. Harriet's. Can somebody at Harriet's as well? I can probably do that. At Harriet's Danos. Thank you, Kokota. Biscuit bots are real. I guess so. I guess so. We can keep re-rolling, though, until we get a winner. So it just means the people who are actually here, you've got more chance of winning. There is some delay seem to be having. Yeah. There is the delay. But then it shouldn't be on Twitch for the delay. They don't have Waitrose in Bradford. He doesn't know what it is. What, Beyond, yeah. Right. I am going to say, unfortunately, we're going to do a re-roll of the first one. I'm going to give Harriet a little bit more time. Excuse me. Re-rolling the first one, because do you know what? We haven't got time for this. The first winner is going to be Ollie! It's bloody Ollie! Ollie's won! Ollie's won. He says rigged, but I mean, Ollie's won. GG's, Ollie. I'm going to message you. Ollie W isn't here. You've won, Ollie. I'm going to send you some biscuits. I win? What? Let me... He's gone for rigged. Brilliant. Let's do that one. And then Harriet's, if you don't reply pretty soon, Ollie, I've sent you the link. You should be able to redeem those now. If... Ollie lived too far from Doug and Harriet, so couldn't take him out as well. Yeah, receive, perfect. Right, Harriet, are you here? I don't think so. I'm gonna re-roll that one as well. The final winner of this part, and then we'll do 2 more towards the end of the stream, is Badder Girl. Badder, are you here? Please be here. You followed 5 years ago. Please be here. You deserve it. You put in the long yards. You've been here for a while. Are you actually chatting, though? Because I need your name to pop up and you to confirm you're in the UK. Please. Yeah, can we at him a little bit as well? Yeah, so we can all move on with our lives. At least Ollie replied immediately, look. It might have been rigged, but he replied immediately. 5 years is playing the biscuit long game. It really is. He's going to be gutted if he misses it as well now. A lot of people entering a giveaway to then not stick around to find out if they won, eh? Game's the game, I guess. They're not in it for the prize. They're in it for just to play the game. We might have to go again here. Maybe I need to say beforehand that you've got a minute to reply or something. The pressure is too much to cope with, yeah. The thing is, they might be watching on the delay and then they'll get to this point and they'll be gutted. But then they just chatted in the chat, so they can't be. If no one else wants them, I'll pick them up. Very good. You're looking after my boy Scott. He's doing very well so far, Ian, yeah. Does it reset after the giveaway is done? Bad it isn't here. Yeah, it should do, yeah. Because I changed it. I reset it. The delay is only on YouTube, yeah. Right, we're going to re-roll. Maybe it included the last ones. But it shouldn't have done. How you doing, Hannah? Thank you for the 27. Appreciate you. I'm going to re-roll anyway, because it might be that they entered on the last one, but I thought I'd put it on a brand new one, because it's only 67, so... Oh, 69, so it should be new. Anyway. The final winner. Mr. Kolovsky. Is Mr. Kolovsky here? Please be here. Otherwise, yeah, maybe I need to clear it. It might be that. GG's, Mr. Kolovsky. You're going to get some biscuits if you reply. If you're not UK, might be UK. We don't know yet. Please be here. Please be UK based. Please reply. Otherwise, I'm just going to give them to Beyond. Ridiculous. He's not here, is he, chat? He's not here. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to do something in chat. Because I don't think Mr. Kolovsky's replying either. I'll give you a minute or two. But... I'm going to reset everything and we are going to do a new giveaway. The word is winner. And it's going to be literally for 1 minute you get to enter this. And if you enter right now, you're going to have a really good chance of winning this. Write the word winner now, go, and... for the next 30 seconds or so, really quick amount of time, let's actually do a stopwatch. I'm going to do a 30-second timer from now so that it's a really small time so that you have a really good chance of winning. And people who are entering now are actually going to be here to win. Remember, it's UK only, right? 30 seconds on the clock. Let me turn down my brightness so you can actually see it. 30 seconds on the clock, 20 seconds left. God, that looks like a dirty screen when you see it like that. Look at that. 16, 15. If you're not UK, you can enter, but you just won't win. You'll have to tell me. 10. Look at those ridiculous timers as well. 4 hours, 5 hours. That was slow cookers. 3 seconds. Don't ignore me for the funnies. The winner is Nick. Nick, you've won. I can see you've chatted right before that saying winner. Are you UK based, please? Yeah, I'm here, and I assume you are UK based, yes? Because if so, finally we've got a bloody winner. Right, Nick, I'm DMing you, whispering you. You should be able to receive that. You might need to unblock whispers to be able to do it. Thank God for that. Enjoy your biscuits. We'll do another giveaway at the end, and we'll do a really quick one. I'll make sure that I reset things because I think that may have been the issue there, possibly. Although it should now. Yeah, we'll see. I've definitely reset it now anyway. Let's go to the end of this window. Finally. Right, we've got a Champions League registration. I need to make sure we put in the boys and the girls. Woman Moy's leaving. She can be left out. The rest in. Can I put Woman Moy in? Yeah, let's do that. This ain't Champions League? FIFA Women's Champions Cup. Is that different? Is that something else? Oh, yeah. It's like the Club World Cup, is it? Basically, Club World Cup. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I'm so used to FM having Champions Cup as the name, aren't I? I must go and actually do some work, but thanks for the biscuits. Godspeed to McSauce. Enjoy, D. Wilkie. Enjoy, my friend. Right. We have got a bid accepted for Agahauer. No offers for Kai Havertz, but AC Milan are interested in him. And Al Hazem. Can I now... We have offers. Can I now ask for any interest? There's some interest out there, but there's nothing I can act on right now. What about an intermediary? No. Okay. What about any interest in Ben White yet? No. So let's continue. It's like those FM penalty shootouts that go on for about 15 pence. It really was, wasn't it? Well done the winners for being here. On a future stream, can you dress up as a biscuit for immersion? Is that immersion? Or is that just pure entertainment? Right, let's go. We've got Manchester United in the league. Shall we play this one? Because I'd like to try and relegate them. I feel like that's fun because we can go and see Dumfries, McTominay, etc. in action. Thank you, Aaron, for the sub. I appreciate you. Hang on a minute. How many likes have we got on YouTube? 89, 90. Right, 10 more likes, chat. You can do that, can't you? Thank you. I've watched more FM streams since Pickup started sponsoring than I had in a long time. I think I've got a biscuit gambling problem. It's working then, isn't it? It's working for them. All right. Timber out and... we haven't got any left backs. We might have to go Hincapié at left back. And then Ben White back on the bench. Calafiori is slightly injured still. Like, he could play, but I don't think it's worth it. If we go Hincapié, I think it just makes more sense. Leao is also knackered. Maybe we go Semenyo just for this game. Right, I'm going to have a lovely can of water as well. Not sponsored, unless they want to reach out. We do have a left back anyway. You mean Saka? I knew it. Need to get on with my save. Also, any biscuit-based players we can buy. Ooh. Well, I did get Jack Pickup in, didn't I? Jack Pickup is now a performance analyst for the women's team, but he really didn't want to work for the men. He only wanted to work for the women's under 21 players, which is slightly worrying, wasn't it? Right, we're going with that. Let's play this game. We need to give a number to Denzel Dumfries. Number 90, I heard he asked for. I've given Scott McTominay 99 as well, by the way. Can of sparkling water, Ian. Oh, glorious. The end of the line. Yeah, it was a bit fiery chariot. It is a worry. It is concerning from Pickup. There's the United team. They've got Trossard starting against us, which is always scary. United are 16th. 16th. If we beat them and other teams win, they could actually end up being in the relegation zone after this game, by the way. Garibaldi Martinelli. Very good. Biscuit puns, go. Biscuit football player name puns, go. And do you know what? Maybe that's the way we should do the next giveaway. Maybe. I'm gonna... whilst this first half is going on, I need a wee. I'll be back in a second. We're winning. Was it Gyökeres? Gyökeres has scored. Maybe we don't need a new striker. Why are we signing Samu? Gyökeres has scored. Ridiculous. Bourbon Matty. Oh my word, we've peaked. We've actually peaked. Iced Gemma Bonner. The women's side of the game opens up so many options. Sergio Biscuits, of course. How you doing, Mike? Luke Shortbread. Max Pink Weefer. Oreo Romeo. Hobnobby Solani. Oh my, what you've done. Wait, Scott McVitie's, of course. Victor Bourboniface. Oh my word, that is... Oh, that is so good. Jaffa Benitez. It's not a biscuit though, is it? It's literally Jaffa cake. It's not a biscuit. So get out. Matt Rich T. Multi Mackay. Yeah, I don't think we should mention him so much. All gravy, how are you? How's the Gooners? We're doing all right. We are currently top of the league and beating United, so that's good. Let's turn it... No. Biscotti Sinclair. I like how you've gone for Scott Sinclair as your one player that's called Scott. You could have gone Biscotti McTominay. Biscotti McVitie's. There's something else in there as well. I'm going to stop. I'm going to read your ones. Sergio Biscuits is just a classic, isn't it? Cav, probably not one. No, I'll still be going, I think. Possibly half one, but I've got stuff to do. We'll see. I'll message you. Matt Rich T. Yeah, we had that, and that is good, though. Rich T. Clayton, that's very good. Not necessarily a footballer. Victor Picapores. So bad it was good. So bad it was good. Tim Tammy Abraham, that is good. That is good. Are they biscuits? I suppose they are, but they're in the supermarket I was in yesterday as well. Tom Biscoff, that's obvious. I love it. Who is United manager? That is a great question. It is... I thought it was Bruno Fernandes there because I looked there. Thiago Motta has come in as Manchester United manager. That's fun. Right, we're doing quite well so far. 1-0 up. Brendan Jammy Dodgers. Who's that even supposed to... Rogers. Right. Mason Viscount. Declan Rice crispy cakes. Are they biscuits? Because you play very fast and loose with the term biscuits there. You can't just bring Rice crispy cakes. It says cakes in it. Jeremy Penguine. Do you know why I love that, Ollie? Do you know why I love that? I love that because that is such a niche footballer. Jeremy Ongwene. Like, that's very good. Craig Shortbread. I love how there's probably players that just have biscuit names. Like... Someone be like Jim McVitie. And it's just a Scottish footballer from like the 70s. I found my calling in life. Yeah, very good. Bakayo Hang on a minute. I'm just going to Google biscuits. Long list of biscuits. Long list of biscuits. Just bear with me, chat. Bear with me. Malky Mackay is good. Multi Mackay. Multi Milkai. That's how I would have gone. Sakikat. No, I don't like that. Custard cream. What can we do with custard cream? Oreo Ferdinand is good actually. J Party Ring. Malted Milinkovic Savic. Malted Milkinkovic Savic. Oh my word! Gyökeres! He's just ticked the keeper. It's 3-0. We are class. I'm not even watching this game because it's happened again. It's happened again. This is where Danny Carver Jalapeno came from. Look at this finish. I'm not sure what the keeper's doing really. It's not great, is it? But it's gone in. Manuel Figueroa roller. Yeah, that was a lovely choc chip cookie from Gyökeres there. You see what I did there? Matthew Pick Upson. That's good. That's good. Never given this guy Clayts a sponsorship again. He's just spent half an hour reading out all the competing biscuits. I've actually read no competing biscuits, Scrum Bun. Just naming footballers. In a situation like this, I always think back to when people used to say if aliens came down and this is what their first experience with Earth, what would they think? Yeah, I don't know. Connor Co-Digestive. Connor Co-Digestive. Duncan Ferguson. That gets a clap. Oh, I'll tell you what. Just now I'm trying to think of a There's another one in there. Nah, it's gone. I want to do like a Choco Leibniz thing, but yeah. What about... Oh, I've got a really good one. I've got a really good one. Hang on. Hang on. I've got a really good one. I don't know how I'm going to get... Can I even come out of the game? I'm not sure I can I? You have to wait till the end of the game. This is Pete One Chat. It really is. Yeah, it really is. Oh, yeah. Diego Forlantine is good. That is really good. Someone... Who was it? One of Kat's family friends made us some Florentines last year. They were so good. Do you think the people that won the biscuits but never applied were aliens trying to fit in and misunderstanding the concepts? Almost certainly, yeah. Lewis Cookie. It's simple. It's effective. Cliffhanger pun. I can't show you it yet. It's a great one. You're going to love it. Alexander Club. Clue. Yeah. That's a reach, that one. Ali Macaron Coist. You could do that for any Mac. Ali McCoist. You could do that for Alexis Macaron Callister, couldn't you? Oh yeah, Florentine Luis. It's just his name though. That's just his name. Enzo Macaroni. Is macaroni is that a biscuit? Or is it, and now we're just moving into pasta? Just call him Frankie Biscuit. Yeah. Jefferson Lerman. I'm not having the Jaffa Cakes thing. I don't want to get into it now, but I've made no subs. That's not what I was going to say. Jaffa Cakes are cakes. I know they're biscuit shaped, but they're cakes. Little cakes. Macarons are a thing. Oh, yeah, but yeah, macaroni. I'm not having that. They're cakes. Saka's made it 4-0. It's in the name. It is, isn't it? Roy Cream. Ugh. Ugh. You can't just say Roy Cream and just and then expect us all to just move past that. Jaffas are surely biscuits. They're not though, are they? They're not biscuits. We're not getting into it anyway. They're on the biscuit side. They're not. There's no crunch. It's cake. It's like sponge with chocolate on. You've got sponge with chocolate on. Where's the biscuit? Otherwise, a sponge cake is just a massive biscuit. I don't want to get angry about this, all right? They are legally recognised as cake for tax reasons. There, that is true because of the. They answered it themselves, didn't they? With that, right, chat. Can't believe none of you did this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Hyungmin Bourbon. It's not that. It's not even on the screen. I've put it underneath the thing. That's ruined my... Look. Declan Nice. He could have done that as well. Everyone leaves. Imagine doing such a bad joke as that and then sat there going, look at the face. Look at that. I think I've peaked. I see that the chat is all really laughing right now. Don't boo. No, don't boo. All right, fine. Declan Nice. All right, Declan Nice. Fine. Tumbleweed. Nice Gonzalez. That's worse. Boo this man. Tumbleweed. There wasn't any tumbleweed. Someone said, good one. Thank you, Hannah, for that. All right. Thank you. Can tell you have a kid top tier dad joke. Dad or did you just call me dad? Because actually I go by mummy these days. Cheers. We have a strange old stream, don't we? We have a real strange team. I think genuinely my favourite, and it was the first one I saw, is Bourbon Matty. Aitana Bourbon Matty. I think that was just that might have been it. I think we might have peaked at that stage. Right, chat, let's go. It's the 24th. We are... I accidentally did it so that we paid into 35 million after one game. And now he's made his debut and I just spent 35 million on him. That's, ooh. That's not so good. There goes our transfer budget. Oh, no wonder they accepted. Poor Boniface was good, yeah. Oops. I've done that loads, me too. I've done it before as well. It's not 35 million per game, is it? I really hope not. That would be bad. We did just win 4-0 though, so that was quite good. If there was a refund option for streams, I'd be hitting it with them puns. Yeah, fair. By the way, if you liked all of those puns, you need to like the stream on YouTube. We're on 99 likes, you see, so you can just do better than that, can't you? Oh, there's oh, I missed it, Alex. I think I was in the bathroom. Alex, is anyone seeing any weird amount of own goals starting an MLS save with Real Salt Lake? Thank you for the donation for that as well. I haven't seen loads of own goals, to be honest. I don't know if anybody else... Oh, before we did the giveaway and everyone started saying biscuit, that makes more sense. Apologies for missing that, Alex. I do appreciate the donation. I don't know if anyone can answer, if he's still here. Have you seen more than the usual amount of own goals? I don't think so. Pun World Cup, run it back. I mean, you've been seeing a few? Yeah, I've seen a few, but not that it's made me go, there's way too many, I don't think. Can you get me a club for bet? Body language. It's a good screen, this. Body language. Good meeting. You'll sell people deadline day. Yeah, hopefully. It's just, we haven't actually got the money to bring in Samu at the moment, have we? Yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Good meeting. Oh, we've got Chelsea next. After losing as well. Chelsea for the women's team is a big game. We'll go and do that. My keeper dribbled into an attacker twice in one game, not quite an own goal. I've seen that one a few times where the keeper decides that they're going to come all the way out for whatever reason. Delay it, be fine. Yeah, hopefully. Right, should we play this? I guess it goes straight back to Catley here because McCabe's injured. Hines is the backup left back, I suppose. Then the rest of the team is what I want, I think. We're going to play this game because it is Chelsea, so it is a big one. Offer intermediary first, then do the other things is working better for me. Is it? Okay. I don't know if Flapjack is a biscuit. It's not. It is classed as a biscuit. Taxman classes it as one. Does it actually? Well, to be fair, Flapjack being a biscuit is a better conversation than a Jaffa Cake being a biscuit, and I believe that. Oh, look, they're using our system with the 3 centre-backs that we've changed from, but that's cool. Clayts, what do you think about the great debate of our time? Dipping toast into your tea, yummy or soggy nonsense? Well, soggy nonsense. It is, isn't it? Who wants butter in their tea? Because that's what people do. Like, you either get crumbs in your tea or butter in your tea. And both things are terrible. It's a nonsense. It's a nonsense. And do you know what? If you enjoy it, fair play to you. I just won't be doing it myself. Biscuits, fine, of course, yeah. But biscuits are sweet, so if you get little bits of biscuit, fine. But bits of bread? What are you, a duck? Again, that little joke there might elicit this reaction. Did you hear what I said there? I said, what are you, a duck? Because of the ducks in the ponds? And the bread? Flapjack in a court case a couple of years ago got classed as a biscuit. Like Jaffa Cakes, they did the same thing, didn't they? You're quackers. You're good at puns. My wife pours condensed milk on toast and then dunks it in coffee. Lock her up. Boo, thank you. Thank you for that. All butter biscuits from Marks and Spencer's are the best biscuits. They're not, Pav. I think you should take that back. I'll give you a little reminder that the best biscuit in the world is actually... I think there's a quite clear answer to this, especially of today of all days. Thank you very much. It's never too late for a divorce. Yeah, that is wild. That's weird. Flapjacks have none of the same ingredients as biscuits. I do sort of agree with you, yeah. Pickup is my go. Me too. Me too. Right, we are 0-0 here, half an hour in. Bit of a title decider, this one. They've scored. As I say that, Sandy Baltimore has made it Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. That's quite terrifying. It's a nice goal. Not great defending. It does deflect. I thought it did. I think it hits Lucy Bronze against her own old team there. Let's get to half-time and maybe reassess here. Flapjack is closer to porridge than it is to a biscuit. I mean, it's sort of... You're sort of not really wrong there. It's just like cooked up syrupy porridge, isn't it? I love a flapjack though. Love a flapjack. A nice buttery flapjack. Oof. What a lovely biscuit. No. Treat. Sam Kerr's going to score. We're going to lose. What have... Oh my, keeper. What are you doing? There shouldn't be this amount of panic. Look at the panic when it bounces back off the bar here. Watch this. Just pick it up. Whoa. What are you doing? Flapjack Wilshire. No. Still not... We're not classing it as a biscuit. No flour in flapjacks. Butter is probably the only overlap. Yeah. All right. I quite love what Chelsea are doing here. They're playing this look in possession, dropping into the... Oh, no, that's us. Can we see their out of possession? I want to see their one. Dropping into that out of possession. Which is quite fun. Like, Thompson and Baltimore drop right in, look. So, with that in mind, do we make a change at half-time? I'm so angry right now is what I've told them. I wonder... How's Russo playing? Not great. Olivia Smith also not great. I wonder if we go to basically what we had before. So, like, not complicate it. Rather than having two strikers. Move Smith in. And take off Russo for Chloe Kelly, maybe? I'm also going to do, because she's not playing amazing anyway, Emily Fox is going to come on and be more attacking down the right-hand side. It's the right pain to play against. I lost 5-0 and 6-1 to that shape. Yeah, it's kind of what we... Maybe we should try it. Maybe it's just really good. Maybe that's a good way to learn, like, effective... in possession, out of possession tactics is just to look at what the AI is doing, especially when the AI does weird ones. Not weird, you know what I mean? Because it was very close to what we started at and then moved away from. That's beautiful. It's gone wide. Look at the football there. That's having a 10 in there. Actually linking up the attack a little bit more. Probably coincidence because it was 4 minutes afterwards, but it did genuinely come from that, didn't it? Anyone confirm that pace and acceleration are still OP? It always will be. It's OP in real life. But yeah, similar to what I'm playing. Have your roadworks done for recording? Pav, you might just need to just crack on, I think. Do a save point, crack on. What a goal, Chloe Kelly off the bench. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Again. This is my reaction to that. The 2 subs. Emily Fox sets up Chloe Kelly. Cuts inside and equalises. I think you're getting sick of that smug face. Turns out subs aren't overrated. Maybe I should have been doing subs throughout the save. Right, that is nice, though. I wonder if there's a number 10 we could bring on for Smith soon, because Smith's not playing great either. Headed away by Catley, but Chloe Kelly's there. Deanne is quick. She's got 2 back in front of her, with others coming back now. What can she do? Beats the defender. Oh, what a goal on the counter-attack! Come on! Deanne, counter-attack goal, stands up the defender, beats her, smashes it into the far corner from their corner. Chloe Kelly assist as well, by the way. What a solo goal that is. That's cool. She picks it up inside her own half, or just inside their half when she actually gets it. I like the way she, like, stands up the defender here. Slows down, then beats her for pace, look. And hits that far corner. At least you done the smug face celebration rather than the bra one. Yeah. Kelly put it on a plate. She did. Great assist. Clayts smug shrug emote. That's kind of, I like that. It's not a bad idea. It is a smug shrug, isn't it? She waited for a step or two to make it more of a fair... Yeah, she did. She let them get back in, but then beat the one that actually came to defend her. A schmug, if you like. Right, let's do... Oh, I was going to do a change, but they've got a highlight. Can we counter-attack again? This Chelsea team is obviously dangerous. They have very good players. Bounced away. That might have been the highlight, that blocked shot. I'm feeling like that's happening a lot. Chloe Kelly off the bench, by the way, has been Brilliant. Diani. There's a player in the middle. It's Bunny Shaw. She's missed it. That was pace acceleration showing its importance, by the way. It absolutely was, wasn't it? Like, Diani has been so good and she's got all of the pace and acceleration in the world. Right, 72. Who's like the obvious sub for number 10 here? Is it Kim Little or Palova? Let's do Kim Little. And don't like the nerves at the back, but I think we'll just go with that for now. Frida, did you think? What's Manham's best position? Is it 10? I'm going for little Kim Little. Little Kim. Right, Kelly for another assist maybe. Bunny Shaw's in the middle. Into Kim Little. Here's the sub. Sub to sub. Stanway. Right, I might actually go defensive. Not defensive, but waste a bit of time in a minute. Emily Fox off the bench for another assist. Is it? She finds Kim Little's blocked. That is the highlight again, I think. That block shot. IRL it is, but not sure on game. Okay. Chelsea to break. Win that header. She didn't win the header, but it's okay. I actually think we're going to go a little bit time wasty. And then when that settles in, make another sub. This is an important game. If we want to win this league, let's bring in... We could do Manham in the midfield. Stanway's a bit tired and aggressive. Let's do Freedom Manham in midfield. Just to waste time. And then... Is that all of our subs? I'm not sure. Might be all of our stoppages. McTominay. That's quite good, actually. Right. An extra goal right at the end then to seal this would be lovely. Diani. Down the left. Tries to cut inside, but is tackled. Chelsea have it. Maybe I should have dropped in a midfielder and defensive midfielder. Deflected as that... Okay, it's not even deflected. It is literally just high and wide. I think Harvey Elliott alone gets cancelled IRL. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They seem really not like they're not really using him, and we could do with that type of player. So, yeah, January. I'm going to do something here. We're going to go... Manham go in possession. And then out of possession. Does that kind of work? I think so. We're going to go like this and then go... More time wasty. He's played for Liverpool this season. Can't loan him out again. Yeah, more so to use at Liverpool, I think, Ollie. Wagon William Saliba. Do you know what? I'll take Wagon Wheel's a biscuit because it's got biscuit in it, hasn't it? Yeah. For some reason I was like, that's a chocolate. And then, no, it's a biscuit. I'll take that. Right, we've won that game. It's a really big win. It means the table, I'll look at it outside the game, so I think it actually updates there. It gives us a bit of a foothold at the top of the league, that. Really nice victory. A 2-1 win puts us 5 points clear at the top. How many games in this league? It's 22 total. So 8 games to go and we've got a 5-point lead. It's looking quite good. It's a chocolate biscuit like... Yeah, no, sorry. It's kind of Jaffa cakey. Nah, it's not. There's an actual biscuit in it. It's the... Like, when I think of biscuit, like actual biscuit is in a wagon wheel, isn't it? Whereas in Jaffa cake, that doesn't exist. It's just sponge. Whereas, like, Kit Kat has it, like the whey-free biscuit part. They consist of 2 biscuits that form a sandwich with a marshmallow filling. Yeah, wagon wheel's not even up for debate. It definitely is. But in my head, for some reason, it made me question it. For example, a pickup is definitely a biscuit because it's got 2 biscuits. This is like an inverse, like, if it had like the biscuit in the middle and the chocolate around the outside, like a Kit Kat, but not quite like a Kit Kat, but you know what I mean. Ange is Newcastle manager. Yeah, I think he is. If I go Premier League, can I see all of the managers in one place? Because there's been loads of movement, even though it's only first season. What's my best way of finding that? Is there a way to see all the managers? About? There must be. No. What about, is it on here? Can I go like... I could go through them and look this way. There you go. There is a managers thing. Ange is at Newcastle. Southgate's at Palace. Eddie Howe's now at Forest. Xavi's the Leeds manager. Nuno still there at West Ham. Thiago Motta, Manchester United. Ruben Amorim is at Wolves. Ralph Hasenhüttl has got the Sunderland job. Keith Andrews is still there, and then Arsenal is DeZeo. That's fun, isn't it? I wonder if... Let me just check in the women's game. Has anybody changed? I don't know all the managers, but like, is there any... I wonder if anyone's come across from the men's game to the women's league. I'd love to see that happening. How did I get there? It was here. Then there. No, I don't think so. Has anybody actually seen that? Has anyone seen a staff member, any staff member, move across between the two game worlds? It's very George Mendes, isn't it? Ruben Amorim going to Wolves, it is. Is Martin O'Neill Celtic manager? I assume it's still Rodgers in this save. Which one's the men's? I think it's that one. Nope, I guessed wrong. It is still Brendan Rodgers. I started this before he left, didn't I? So you signed someone from League One, League Two as a coach in the WSL. Okay, that's fun. You saw Emma Hayes managing in the Premier League in FM24. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. Are you loyal to your biscuit brands, or will you give new kids on the block a chance? I'm very loyal to Pickup, at least for today and the next stream on Sunday for sure. Yeah. Brendan Jammy Dodgers. We did have that one, to be fair. Hincapié would like more football. I would like to not give you more football, I think, is how I would answer that. Okay, we've just got ourselves 1 million from Following Balogun, I should say. That means, can we afford Samu now? If I move wages across... Because we've already... What do I need? It's like 13, but we might have to wait. I kind of need to sell somebody. We've just sold Zehovic John. We're waiting on a work permit. That gives us a bit of extra money. Any interest in any of our squad here? Havertz, White, Marino. Havertz is wanted. Let's go intermediary. Here we go. It's a loan, but we know that we do get some money from the loans, don't we? Is Brendan Rodgers in your top 5 Liverpool managers in your lifetime for that one season? I don't think we've had 5 managers in my lifetime. Evans Houllier. Who was Souness, I suppose. But like, let's say from when I started really watching football, which is about Evans, basically. So obviously it's just inside my lifetime. But let's say Evans is when it begins. So Evans, Houllier, Rafa, Hodgson, Rodgers, Benitez. I said Benitez. Rodgers, Klopp, Slot. So there's, what, is that 7 or 8? Kenny in there, yeah. So probably, yeah. If there's only been 8, he's probably in my top 5. Top 5 is probably Klopp, Slot, Rafa. And then actual success, Houllier. So, you aren't that old. No. It's probably, my favourite is probably Dalglish. Although it was a pretty drab time still when Dalglish came back. There was a couple of like big games we won in that Dalglish era. We beat Chelsea, I think, away. And I remember, like, and that was felt like a really big win. So I did enjoy a lot more of Dalglish than I did of Hodgson, for example. Yeah, he did win a trophy, didn't he? So probably was Dalglish as the 5th one. But yeah, like Rodgers gets in like without debate. Yeah. Let's invite a bid for Kai, and also I can't ask for anything else, but let's see if it's a loan. We might get the money we need. Yeah, it's a loan bid. Yeah, I can't sell Martinelli at all. He's been on loan for the past 4 seasons. Really, I do have that as well, actually, where I'm struggling to sell players and then they go on an optional loan and then it never gets turned into a permanent, and then you have to loan them again the next year. I have had that, which might be the same thing you're going through, really. Rodgers gets unfair mockery, in my opinion. Oh, absolutely. It's because it all sort of like, it was a flash in the pan thing, but he should get treated a bit better, because in terms of like how he's remembered as a manager, because it was so fun to watch and it so nearly worked. The problem is it didn't work. It didn't end up with the result, and it ended up going bad, and it got really bad. So like, I guess it kind of makes sense, but for genuine seasons of my life that have been the most fun to be a Liverpool fan, that 13-14 season was, it's probably third, I think, for genuine fun. We've had better seasons, but in those seasons, I remember that season, it was like every game I was like, we're going to score 5 here, and so often we actually did. If it weren't for that slip, Rodgers would be in folklore. Yeah, for sure. Well, I say that. I think Chelsea might have done a job on us that day anyway, because it didn't really ever look like scoring. Yeah, the Suarez, Sturridge, Sterling diamond tag. So good. So much fun. I mean, the fact they had Ali Sissoko in there and Victor Moses playing right wing back. Like, what a team. What a gang of lads. Because that is the other thing as well to remember with it, is that obviously it had like proper stars in it. Suarez, Sturridge, Sterling coming through. But it also had really crap players. Really crap defenders. John Flanagan, yeah. Same at Celtic. Rodgers is a great manager, but this season is all going wrong and fans board blamed Rodgers. I think it's collective blame for a poor season so far. Well, the thing is, I think that's football as well, that you can say it's always, whenever anything goes well or anything goes badly, it's never actually down to the one person at the top, but it's sort of part of the game, isn't it? That they are the one who cops for it. Be like, every single time, be 4-0 up in 20 minutes, and if you weren't, you start to panic. So good. That 5-1 against Arsenal, possibly my favourite ever game of football, I reckon. It was just so joyous. Right, Kai Havertz to... We've got a bid here. Kai Havertz to Sporting at the end of the season with a 22 million optional fee, but I think it gives us the 10 million we need to sign Samu. So I think we just do it. They're not even paying his wages. Can I ask for the wages? No. I'm just going to accept it. I think we get... So it was actually, if I show... Oh, I couldn't show you. Half of it was like 10 million, so maybe that's the money that we actually get. Yeah, Jeff, that is so true. Jeff, I've called you. George, so correct. Rodgers' highs were so good, was so high, it just came with some low lows, for sure. Right, Agahauer delayed, but once this Havertz deal goes through, we should be able to get him, I think. What's the reason for picking Arsenal? Are there any tricks to the save? I picked Arsenal because I wanted a team that I could try and win the Champions League with on both sides of the game. So I wanted to win the Champions League. I think the men's team can, and then I should be able to challenge for it with the women's team too. That's why. They're the team that is probably strongest across both teams, other than maybe like, I guess City, Chelsea could have been other options. I just went for Arsenal. I probably knew more players in the Arsenal women's team than the other teams too, so that's sort of why. Just sort of made sense. Barcelona too, but I wanted to go with England just being English for a beta. Right, I don't think I can register these guys until the knockouts, can I? So we are actually already through in this, aren't we? So are PSG women any good? Well, I beat them 7-2 with Arsenal, so no. In France, the best team is Lyon. Let's do a full rotation. Pick full rotation because we're already through. Let's play Leao up front rather than this Daniel Oyatunde, and play Semenyo. Can he play? I think so. Just to give him game time. I don't know if I want to go... Who's this? Harrison Dudziak. Surely there's players who don't play loads that I can play there. What about Eze? I know I did full rotation, but play the subs at least. Mosquera, that is not a good defense. Random kids at centre-back probably isn't the best move here, is it? Let's do... We can play one. It doesn't look great. Might as well play White. Yeah. White can go right back. I kind of want to play that as the defence and then a different left back. Maybe you play a kid at left back rather than... Let's go with whoever that is, Washington. They lose their best players to Leon. Yeah, exactly. All right. Really weird team, but it's against USG, and we're already through in the Champions League anyway. So let's do that. We play a World Club Cup, but World Champions Cup thing with against Jianhan Univ. I might instant result this one as well, but go quite strong because we do want to. It'd be cool to win this, to be fair, but we want to get to the Champions League. I want to get to the end of the window before the end of the stream as well. So let's do. I think Chloe Kelly deserves to start, but who for? Let's start a 4 Smith for this game. Look at Chloe Kelly's start ratings. She's very good, and I just don't play her, but she's really good. Never heard of them, but should win. You'd hope. I might play bronze at centre-back for this game and get her to train there a bit. So that Fox can play. Let's do that. Is this the semi-final? It must be. We have won 7-0. Kelly, Deani hat-trick, Catley, Russo and Bunny Shaw. We are well, we've won that game. I have no idea what round it was in. We haven't played the USG game yet. We have now, maybe? I don't know. It is Club World Cup, remember? Yes. We won 3-1. Semenyo, Marino, and Ethan Nwaneri. Nice. The fact rounds aren't displayed on cup comps is funny. It's silly, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we've gone through top of our the Champions League phase. So very nicely seeded going into the next round. As good as it can be. Lovely. We just got money as well. I don't know if that helps us to go buy players, but that's not bad. 1.6 million our transfer budget. That should be good once Havertz goes though, right? So yeah, who else do we play in this here? We play Gotham FC. That should actually be a challenge. Gotham FC in the... What rounds do we even have here? What is it? View stage. Right, we play them in the final. It is the final. Okay. Batman's up front. We are so Liverpool 24-25. We are. Right, we got Gotham in the final. We're going to be the hero that Gotham needed or something. Right, Loner Bridge. Oh, wow. Ooh. Havertz for 36.5 million to Real Madrid if they win La Liga. Surely we get more money from this. It might be split as well. 19 million and then 17 million I reckon we get now as well. Nice. Also, yes, it was named after Batman. It's a cool name, isn't it? What's La Liga standings? It is important. I don't know if I've got the league loaded in, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to see. They are top. By 4 points, although Barcelona would go within a point of them if they win their game. But still, pretty good chance of getting... he said yes to Real Madrid immediately. Does it say how much we'd get given? Right, so we've got 1.6 million in the kitty. I'm accepting this. He's going to go to Real Madrid. Do we get 30-odd million? 20-odd million maybe? Which gives us enough to get Agahauer. It gives us 19 million. See, we got 18 million out of that. And I think that was the... It's just a percentage, isn't it, of the optional fee? Like, that's conditional. Like, they might not win and then he comes back and we've still got the money. Is it weird money laundering out of your board, then? Is this the way to get infinite... Is it an infinite money hack in Football Manager, chat? I think that's exactly what we've done here. That's exactly what we've done. Right. Let's crack on. Samu in... Can I actually go and... Shall I go... When's our game? We've got a game against Manchester United away. No, that can't be right. We've got Leeds United away on the 31st. So if I go and get this done now, we'll have him for that game. Otherwise, I think it was the 21st it was going to get... No, the 2nd, sorry, of the 2nd of February it was actually going to get completed. So, transfer activity... Samu. Transfer. Ask for confirmation. We can then confirm him and he comes in. Lovely. The final's on the 1st. Okay. That's what you call it for the YouTube vid. Infinite money, infinite transfer hack. I like it. How are you managing both teams? 2 managers. It's a crazy answer. We've literally just got 2 managers in the game, look. One for the men's team, one for the women's. And then so we're doing both. Okay. I guess we have to go and play this. It's a Club World Cup final. They removed deadline day. They did, yeah. Again, I really hope that one day it comes back because that was billed as like a big feature. Deadline day, wasn't it? Like having all the cinema around deadline day and then it's just not in the game. Historic FIFA Champions Cup final for Arsenal. Oh, we should get some cool branding on this, shouldn't we? Like, I'm pretty sure that's not the official badge for it. But I wonder if... Oh, maybe we won't then. It is called the FIFA Champions Cup, though. United lost to Fulham. Ooh! United lost. Chat. United lost. They're 17th. With Forest... Forest have a game in hand. If they win, United would be in the bottom 3. If Leeds win against us... We have the chance to do something pretty ridiculous here. If Leeds win, they'd go within a point of them. It's a game in hand for Forest, yeah, and they can put Manchester United, who have not won in their last 5, in the relegation zone. Look at their form. Absolutely hilarious. They won in the FA Cup against Carlisle, but they've lost to Leeds, drew to Burnley, lost to City, lost to us, lost to Fulham. Weren't Fulham down there with them? No, they're 9th. Could do with next league. Could do with next league. What does that mean? Tiago Motta's Barmy Army, yeah. Is there an expanded women's data? I see what you're saying. Yeah, actually, we could do that, couldn't we? I don't know. There might be. Diani's out with a cold for the final. What do you... We've got a cup final, a Club World Cup final tomorrow, Diani, and you're going home with a cold. I'm going to have to send her home, otherwise she's going to spread it. For Christ's sake. Just have some Lemsip. That's not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but that's what I would do. Right, here we go then. Leeds in the cup. I guess we'll instant result the Leeds game. Concentrate on the women's game, potentially, for this. Let's pick a team, though. Let's bring... Oh, my word. The injuries are kind of mounting up a bit, aren't they? We've got no players on our bench. So let's put Leao on the bench. And... I didn't put him on the bench. I put somebody else on the bench. Samu is in, though. Shall we play him? Stick him in? Is this the league, not a cup game? Is this not the league? Yeah, this is the league. This is the league game. Right? Is that not what I said? Anyway, that's who Kelly starts for. Start again. What in this? Well, not in this game, obviously. In the champion. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, Kelly comes in for the final. Yeah. Shall we start Agahawa, Samu, Saka on the right, Semenyo on the left, or do we bring Leao in, who's not fully fit? I'm gonna go Leao. I think. Hincapié at left back. Timber's out. Zubamendi's out. Lewis Skelly's out. Calafiori's still not back yet. Not far off, but still not back. Then that is the team. I'm going to instant result. It is a league game, so it is fairly important. But I want to go and get this cup final done with the women's team. Hopefully we win. We did! 3-1 win. Agahawa, Samu hat-trick. Not hat-trick. Samu goal on debut. Very cool. That is... Oh, no, that was before. That is the start we wanted, though. How did Forest get on? They haven't played their game yet. Samu, Ødegaard, and Martinelli with the goals. When do Forest play? They play Palace at home. There's a chance in that, you know. They play tomorrow. Dumfries on form as well. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Right, chat. We've got about half an hour. And then before we finish up as well, we will do our final giveaway for the biscuits too. 2 months. 2 months? Did somebody get... Was somebody injured for 2 months? Why did you say 2 months? Oh, you just... you're back for a second month in the multi-chat. You can't see it. Thank you, Drunken Leprechaun. Appreciate you, buddy. That is my favourite resub. What a man. Right. Oh, look. Should we go and get AFC Wimbledon? Maybe. Birmingham as an affiliate club. That's cool. Let's have a look. We could do... for Leone, we could do Boreham Wood, though. What? Oh, these are our own ones. We've already got Boreham Wood. I'm going to say that makes more... I thought we did. Celebrate Samu goal with a biscuit giveaway. Nice. We can get Millwall, Leyton Orient, Charlton, Wimbledon, or Birmingham. Yeah, I thought so, Wally. Maybe Birmingham. I like the idea of AFC Wimbledon, but they are in the... None of this matters. How much money do we get? Let's do Birmingham. It doesn't matter. Does it? At all. How good is Ekatike? Pretty good, I think. Don't think he's, like, prolific. Or at least hasn't been when I've used him. But he's pretty good. I'll leave that. Okay. On to a cup final. And then that will actually take us, I suppose. It will get the window done. And I think we're done with business. Unless, I suppose, is there like a women's player? Shall I have a look at how much money the women's team have got? Is there like an outrageous player? Who's like the best player we could possibly buy? Bonmati? Puteas? We've got no money. It's not happening. Don't worry about it. We've got 49k. I think we're done for business. Let's go and play this cup final and then we'll see. The absolute best women's player is Caldente. We've got her already. She's injured at the moment. Forest! They lost. How did Leeds do? Leeds also lost, didn't they? They lost to us. United are just staying above the precipice. Look, 2 points. Forest losing at home to Palace is a terrible result for them. Palace are 7th, though. Has the girl at the beginning had a baby yet? Who was that? But she was very good. Oh, look. The board just gave us 21 million. That's a terrible... What are you... Josh Kroenke? That's a terrible idea. Trinity Rodman. And then there was another one, wasn't there? Wilson, yeah. The board have just given us extra money, even though I spent... How much in January? Like, surely you wouldn't look at somebody who spent this and think, we'll give him a bit more. 415 million. Was it Olivia Wilson or something? Sophia Wilson. Still a free agent, still unavailable until the 10th. Shall I see if I can sign them? Why didn't this happen last time? She's nearly back, right? It is of this year. Yeah, she's back in like 8 days. And who was the other one? Was Rodman also unavailable? No, she's got a team. Who there was another free agent women's player who was out because she's having a baby. At least 6'2". That's what I was looking at last time. Contract status is expired. What have I put in here? There's no expired players. That can't be right. Have I got attributes on? No. That's not on, so I'll just delete it. Well, I know that that's not the case. Just delete 6'2". I did. Unless it was counting it anyway. Straight out the Labour ward. Yeah, right. Let me clear that then and put on... Maybe it's like... No, because she was a free agent. Maybe it's like unattached. No. But I don't get it because We straight out of the label is the worst NWA thing. Where I've had that before. I think it's a bug. It just bugs. So I need to go like continue and then come back to it. Do you think? Yeah. No one wants me. No one does. They really don't. Go transfer only. Okay. Could be loans. Could it be? Yeah, that would make a bit of sense. Hello. Transfer or loan. Transfer. Yeah, you. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Here we go. We've got loads. Right. Can I put in? Because they're not going to be. Mallory Swanson's good, right? She's fast. She's pretty good. She's out of action until May, though. That's probably not gonna. Probably a no-go. I want the ones who are out, who are unavailable, don't I? Can I put in? Is there a filter for like pregnant? That's a weird sentence. Kind of the unavailable players, right? Mallory Swanson's there. Sophia Wilson. Have any of these got like USA caps? They're all American. Casey Kruger. She's still pretty good. She looks pretty good still. When's baby born? October. Ages. Hatch. Looks pretty good. July. Now, I want like someone who's ready to... I suppose the baby must have been born ages ago for them to be ready to come back. Centre back. She looks quite good. Arn still got it. It's really good. It's really good. Injury for 9 months. No, it's not. It just says unavailable, to be fair. September for Ali Dal Kemper. She's got 84 caps for the USA. Vanessa Di Bernardo is an attacking midfielder. Yeah, the one we've timed it well. Sophia Wilson is back in like 7 days. Did she not get a work permit or something last time? What was the why didn't like it went through and then we didn't get them? I wonder if any of these are good but have had the baby and are available again. That's the other thing, isn't it? Can I put in anything here like world rep? I don't think I can get world reputation now, can I? Oh, you can. Here we go. Chloe Lacasse is a free agent. Is she good? Have we heard of her? Yeah, it's work permit. I wonder if we can now that she is nearly available. She's got 39 caps, 6 goals for Canada. She doesn't look that good. But could definitely, like, we could make money on her. Kyra Carusa. Grace Chanda I've heard of. I've heard of Grace Chanda. Ex-Arsenal. International caps would be a way to do it, you're right. Ramona Bachmann. Injured, though. Is that like a long injury? No, yeah, torn ACL, but not that long. Any of these names jumping out to you? Let me move out of the way over here. She played for Arsenal. Okay. Lacasse. That makes sense. Don't know, to be honest. I think you're thinking of Banda rather than... Oh, maybe I am. No, I don't think I am. Grace Chanda. I feel like I recognise the name from FIFA. But maybe I am. Nah, just try Wilson. Yeah, I am. Let me just put in... Can I put international caps on here? International appearances. Ria Percival has 166 for New Zealand. Bachmann. Just in case there's like a legend we could sign. But no, if we can get... Luana. I remember her from like the Brazilian teams in World Cups. 30. Oh, maybe I didn't. 38 caps. Right, anyway, let's go and play a cup final. Chloe Kelly comes in to play on the left-hand side. Olivia Smith comes back in for the injured Diani. And then we can put De Almeida back on the bench. When's Caldente back? 2 to 4 weeks. Let's do that. Let's also not risk... I'm going to go Fox because she's been better. And I'm going to put Reed back in. And we'll go like that. Madeline Wright, big profit from her. Right. Is that a thing? Christ. Let's play a cup final with the women's team. And hope that we bloody well win. It is, I swear. My word. My word. It's like midday. It's like lunchtime on a Wednesday. There is the Gotham FC team. Here comes the Arsenal team, though. Look at the girls. There they are. The Right Stuff, Channel 5. Okay, there isn't any really cool branding. It's got like the badge, but I assume maybe because the badge pack has changed it, but I would have thought this would have been licensed because it is FIFA, but I guess not. I guess it's not the World Cup type of thing. Club World Cup. The men's Club World Cup is licensed though, right? We are underway. We've had a shot early in the first few minutes. Why is there another game going on there? Is that just another final? Why? Is there like another final after this? Or is that the fourth place playoff? It might be, I suppose. This is the first year of it. Okay. Could explain why then, couldn't it? Steph Catley into Chloe Kelly. She's got lots of strikers in the middle. Catley's got it now. Chloe gets it back. What a goal that is. Is that third, fourth? Cool. That is a beautiful goal, by the way. Gives it. Gets herself into the space in the middle. Look. Gets it back and like... Look at this little run into this bit of space. And then one touch out of her feet. Oh, she didn't even touch it. First time. She might be our best player. She's actually really good. Especially in the engine. Because she's like that tricky, fast winger type profile. Which is really good in this year's game. But then again, like, it's why Deanne's good. And it's why Olivia Smith's also good. But yeah, since she's come in, she's been pretty good. Chloe Kelly now over the top for Smith. Told you Smith's also good. That'll be... What number goal is that for the season? It might not say because it's this weird competition, but she scored a lot. We're 2-0 up in 10 minutes. We might win this. Is that the... Kakota, is that the shrug? The shrug emote. I like it. Okie dokie. I read it somewhere last month when I went and checked and found out it was true. Fair enough, Drunken Leprechaun. Fair enough. I didn't expect this to be this season. Me neither. Wingers. Get good wingers and you will win on FM26, I think. Olivia Smith. Tackled but cleared. Will we get it back? Yes, Stanway wins it. Smith again. Into Bunny Shaw. Into Russo. We've got good attackers. It's going to be another PSG 7-2, isn't it? First bit of silverware in the save. All going well, which it really should from this point because it is 3-0 up in the first 27 minutes. Bunny Shaw into Russo. Just silly. Get ball to the forward, score goals. Russo now. Bunny Shaw's in the middle. Cleared. They actually can't get out, can they? At all. Catley. To the byline. Chloe Kelly. Bunny Shaw. Get the ball to the attackers. Score loads of goals. 4-0. Chloe Kelly's got a goal and assist. Bunny Shaw's got a goal and assist. And then a goal from... That is right, isn't it? Yeah. Two assists from Chloe Kelly, by the way. We might be champions of the world here. Technically, can I end the save now? We might not have won the Champions League, but this is better. So, we are technically champions of the entire world. There's still half a game to play. Look at that. Look at it, like... Kelly on a 9.5, Shaw on an 8.2. Look at the attackers. So cool. And that's without Deanne in the team as well. World is better than Europe. Exactly. Exactly. Right, after this game, by the way, we're going to do a biscuit giveaway. So be ready. Be ready. How you doing, Holbrook? Welcome in, dude. This kind of no mercy attack is why they call you Richard the Lionheart. Yeah, they do call me that, to be fair. They really do. Chloe Kelly. Into Catley. Into Chloe Kelly again. She wants her... Oh! She wants her... There's a raid. That's terrifying. I don't know why that's caught me off guard so much. We've scored again. Ticker. Welcome in. Raiders, welcome to the stream. Right, as we're about to become champions of the world with the Arsenal women's team. We are 5-0 up. And Chloe Kelly's got 3 assists in the first half. And Georgia Stanway's just scored this. How are you, Ticker? Hope the stream was good, my friend. Thanks for raiding across. I appreciate you. Guys, go and check out Ticker. The link is in the chat, look. Go and drop him a follow now, and then next time he's live, you'll be notified. That's if you're not following already. How you doing, Mega Sting? Hope you're good, my friend. Right. Should I do subs? Probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, we picked up a few new viewers there. See what I did there? Olivia Smith, wide. Right. Undefeated starts the season, so very happy. Who are you managing? Are you doing Stoke? I want to hope you're doing Stoke, but you're probably not, to be honest now. All good here. Hope you're well. Yes, very well, thank you. Scoring past Jess Carter's fiance. Is that Sonia Berger? I am doing Stoke. Get it. See? That's made me happy that you're doing Stoke as well. Is Berger's first name Sonia? I just guessed. Close. Oh, that's close. Right. And Katrin, but close enough. It was really not that close, wasn't it? Right, let's do subs. Let's do Lucy Bronze at centre-back. Let's do De Almeida for a little run out as she's back from injury. And we'll do Manam for... I'm not going to do Manam, actually. That's a lie. We'll do Beth. No, I don't want to take her off. Taylor Hines at left-back. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, it does contain some of the letters. That really wasn't that close, though, was it? It starts with... I should have seen it says A there. Clayts, how is Isaac? I don't know how to answer that question. James, if you mean in FM, I've used him a little bit in a Liverpool save, but not loads. And he's pretty good, yeah. You're thinking of the Chelsea women's manager? No, I'm not. Bonpastor. I know Sonia Bonpastor. She's a great left-back hero card. Stanway. Oh, it's a beauty for 6. What a finish that is. What a free kick. George has got 2 as well. Absolute banger. Let's have this replay from here. Very straight run up for that. Oh, you're not saving that. You're just not. She's doing the little... In real life. Yeah, it'll be really good. He's barely played. And also, why would I know? He's talking about Newton. Pretty revolutionary, wasn't he? I see a lot of bow and arrow celebration. Yeah, me too. They do that a lot, don't they? They really do. I think celebrations, now that we've got a bit more like character to the players, could be quite fun to add in. Like if new gen players had like their own like trademark celebration that was quite unique, would be quite fun. Also, I might do the bad have you seen the mod that is for like the boots? I might add realistic boots mod. So I think that actually might elevate things more than you'd expect it to. Yeah, also we're saving on clean sheet bonuses by conceding a goal at the end. Smart stuff from us. 6-1. Let's get a trophy lift. Yeah, I've seen the pitch mod as well that Bassy Boy was talking about. I'm not too upset with the pitches. I think they look all right. Like I don't look at them and think they need patching, but it doesn't excite me as much. But yeah, it's cool that they can do them though. Right, here we go. I don't even know who our captain is. I assume it's Leah Williamson. Look at the flares. Lovely green flares from Kokota. Very good. Yeah, not really asked on pitches. Pitches look fine, but it's nice to have variety. Yeah, for sure. It's nice to have like a game where that's a thing we can do, right? Get in! Champions of the world! You never sing that unless your team is Chelsea, basically. Right, continue. Let's finish off this transfer window and do... In fact, we might even need to do it now. Chat. Should we... do you know what? I know what the word's going to be for the giveaway. Let me clear this one. And the word to win some biscuits is going to be, very quickly, champions. If you write the word champions in the chat right now, you have the chance of winning some biscuits. Not just any biscuits. Pick Up, who are sponsoring today's stream. If you've just come over from Ticker, I've got 2 winners to choose that win 2 boxes of Pick Up biscuits completely free. And you get 5 of them. Well, you get 10, actually. If you write the word champions in the chat now, you do have to be UK-based and you do have to be in the Twitch stream. But I'm going to pick out 2 winners that once this biscuit over here gets eaten down to the bottom, and that gets eaten by you writing the word champion. So it all makes sense, really, doesn't it? Pickups are great. They are very delicious. We had one earlier. Very nice. 4 flavours. You've got 4 variations. Dark. We had some originals earlier. They also do a salted caramel and a choco and milk. Very nice. Can keep the dark chocolate ones. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't get to choose well. I want to try the salted caramel ones, to be honest. But yeah, they all come like individually wrapped. They are £1.25 for 5 at the moment in Sainsbury's. If you have a Nectar card. After the 18th of November, though, they go back up to £2. So if you want to get some, now is the time, because they're a bit cheaper. They are really nice. They are, if you know the Bolson Choco Leibniz biscuits, they're made by the same people as them. So it's like 2 Choco Leibniz biscuits with on top of chocolate in the middle, which is perfect for gaming. A quick break from gaming without getting crumbs and mess everywhere. Well, I've got no music on, by the way. Where's my music? I know where it's gone. Cat's gone. Cat's got in the car. Let's have some cardio back on. Champions. Write champions in the chat. There are 28 people entered. If you want to enter, write the word champions in the chat. You will enter the giveaway, which we'll do as soon as that biscuit there is fully eaten. It's nearly gone, look. Champions with an S on the end, not just champion as well. Salted caramel ones sound lovely. They do, don't they? Yeah. Again, Bolson, if you want to reach out and send some more, because I have eaten nearly all of these. I think I've got three left. We're done. We're done. The winner. I'm rolling it now. When the winner is chosen, please confirm that you are UK based and say something in the chat, because then I can click on your name. Okay. The winner is number 1, Belial. Belial TM. Please let me know that you are 1, UK based, and 2, you are here. Yo, says Belial. I assume you are UK. Just to check. I love mushrooms almost as much as pickups. Very good. That is your name as well. I'm here and I'm a British biscuit enjoyer. That is exactly the confirmation that I needed. Let me send you a link right now, Belial, and you should be able to claim your free box of biscuits from that link. It will be in your Twitch Whispers now. Then also, I've got another box for our other winner, which is going to be, are you ready? The final winner of today's stream is British Biscuit Enjoyer Next Burner account. That's very good, isn't it? 2 boxes of lovely biscuits received. Perfect. The final winner of today, but there are more on Sunday, by the way. The final winner is Mini Marcus. I assume that's not Aussie Marcus, but pretending to be British. But Mini Marcus, you're our final winner of today. Could you confirm that you're here? Could you confirm that you are UK based and that you can actually receive some lovely biscuits, and we'll go from there. We will go from there. GG's. Brexit means Brexit. No. Hello, I'm British. Perfect. That's the perfect way to do that message. Right, Marcus, you are also receiving a whisper right now, and you will also be winning some free biscuits. Lovely stuff, everyone. Sorry to hear that. Lovely stuff, everyone. And that pretty much takes us towards the end of the stream, but I think we should finish off this transfer window before we finish up. But lives in Argentina, right? We've won 6-1 there and won a trophy. The window closes, I think, tomorrow, and then we'll be ready to go for next stream. I think I might. Do you reckon I should play some games in between, ready for Sunday? Oh God, I might have broke it. I've got a response required thing and I can't actually continue. We might have to... Okay, I fixed it. We're good. I thought I was going to lose that then. I think we should get to like March and then, yeah, March, April, and then we'll play like the final parts. If, the only thing to think about is the Champions League games, but if we go out, don't we? We'll just concentrate on the other team, but hopefully we'll still be in. Transfer deadline has gone past. Let's have a look at the fixtures, actually. Thanks, Clayts. Have a meeting in a minute. Looking forward to Sunday. Have a good... Thanks for hanging out, Mushroom Man. We will see you on Sunday. I appreciate you chilling out here today. Right, let's go here. Where are my fixtures gone? All right, let's go instead to here and go to fixture schedule. These are our games with the men's team. We've got Champions League-wise. We haven't even had the draw yet, have we? Here for a good time, not a long time. That is true. How many pickups can you get in your mouth in one go? Not doing that now. No. First real multi-club save. I don't know, actually. XOX. I'm not sure. I will do one, though, but I just don't know yet. Pickup colours looks like next save. It does, doesn't it? It does. Very good branding. Maybe they could sponsor that. Maybe I should have done that. That could have made a lot of sense, couldn't it? Anyway, these are our fixtures. When is the Champions League draw? Have they played the playoff round yet? No, I assume that is this. Yeah, they haven't played the playoff round yet. Any big... Oh, Spurs, Juventus. One of them will go out. That's good. All right. It does match. Salted caramel one. What colour are the salted caramel ones? When would be the final of this EFL Cup? Actually, that's another thing to consider, isn't it? When is the final? It's pretty early, isn't it? They probably do a kit, yeah. Should maybe think about that. If it's like your IRL, you could get Bayern, I think. Yeah, we could. I think we could. We've got a Liverpool game now. Juventus made a Setford offer. Tommy Setford for 2.7 million. I mean, sure, fine. Discord stream for the EFL Cup final. Either that or I will post about it in there. Yeah, if we do end up getting that and it's not during the stream, but we'll see where we get to. I might not have time to do loads anyway, but we do. Did you do a next save tease? I missed it. Right, chat, before we finish, because I feel like we're in a good spot to leave the save. As soon as this season finishes, we're doing a new save on Twitch and on YouTube. It is going to be very fun. I'm very excited and very hyped for it. This is what that let me turn that off. This is what that save is. It's a custom club based on our time at Malvern, Worcester, Hereford in the past. I'll leave you by showing you this little teaser here, which is I'm very excited for. We are taking over at Three Counties FC, the Wyverns, a custom team created in FM26, the Wyverns, which is a type of dragon look. They are Herefordshire, Worcestershire, Gloucestershire, the three counties with a plan to make the Premier League. We've got custom kits and everything in there. This is our nice new branding. We're going to have social media that go with the Wyverns. There they are. And then a plan to move into our own stadium in the future to be built on the Three Counties Showground, which is cool. I think it should be a really fun save. It ties in all of the lore and the narratives of our saves that we've done previously, and it gives us proper ownership. It means that we start the save with no players, so we can actually go and sign an entire squad and create our own narratives around the save, and then hopefully fly it through the leagues. We're going to start below the tier 8, I think it is, tier 7 or tier 8 we're going to begin in, and go from there. So it should be really good fun. I'm really excited for it, with some cool obviously some cool little visuals and stuff to go with it too. Are they the same color scheme as pickups? I mean, just by chance they are sort of the same as pickup, yeah. But that was just coincidence, I promise. Right, chat. That I think is where we will leave it for. Step below the north and the south. Exactly. There we go. So what is that? 6 tier, I think. The visuals on that are outrageous and reward. Thank you. I will be tweeting them out before we actually start, but yes. Fatality, I don't know why there's no team selection save stuff. I assume that they're going to add it in the future because we need it. I don't know why it's not in there at the moment, though. Right, chat. Thank you to Ball Centre Pickup for sponsoring today's stream. We'll be back on Sunday with more of it. Thank you mainly, though, to you guys for hanging out today. Ticker, thank you for the raids. Thank you to the resubs. We've had a few today. We've had Drunken Leprechaun, Aaron, Hannah, Greenest, Fonseca, Ollie, Aiden, Gav, thank you for resubbing. All of the new follows as well. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking the time out to have a lovely day, or spend your time on this lovely Wednesday. Laters, Clayters, and chat. I've not actually heard that one before. That's a pretty good one. Cheers to the stream, you streamer. Up the biscuits, up the Wyverns. You should go and have a look to see if there's a Three Counties FC Twitter account, because maybe there is, and maybe someone's going to be doing actual tweets about the save throughout the time when we start that stream, and maybe it's already beginning now. You could find out some little secrets about the save on there or something. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. There's a video coming out at 3 p.m. Be excited. Hopefully it's a good video. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you do enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out, though, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'll do a raid as well, by the way. I just need to go and find out who we're going to raid. See you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Love you. Bye.